What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? This is your Umbrella Spear community leader, the Umbrella Roger 97 here, and I'm back here with another live stream. You have read that title. So, in today's live stream, I'll be reacting to Speardude21's final video of TD Venom. You heard it right here, folks. Today, I'm going to be reacting to the special video from the one and only Speardude21. So, the one thing I got to say is this: let me go on ahead and get the party started. So I'm going to be doing what I am going to be doing, and that is I will be activating my live chat. So I'm going to go on ahead and see if I can actually try to get this, live chat activated. Okay, there we go. That should be able to do the trick. Okay, so now I'm going to go on ahead and see if I can get to the so-called comments or so. Okay, so let me go on ahead and see who is here, or I believe who is here, right now. We've got Miss Stakia. How's it going? Anyways, it's good to see you right now, Miss Stakia. So the one thing I want to say to you is this: hopefully that you are doing well for yourself, and not only that, hopefully that you are having a good day so far. So that is the one thing that I want to say in regards to you, Miss Stakia. But anyways, Miss Stakia, since you are actually here in my live chat, you are more than welcome to say your piece if you actually want to. So I really do hope that this live stream is going to be more or less all the more interesting, if I do say so myself. But anyways, if there's anything that you want to say though as of right now, you are more than welcome to actually do that if you actually want to. But I am going to go on ahead and see if you are going to be saying your piece about the so-called live stream that I am currently doing as of right now. So if there is going to be some people that are going to be willing to say their piece, then by all means go on ahead and just say it though, because in a little while I am going to be reacting to this so-called video. But I just want to make sure if there's going to be some people before if I were to get started with this, with this so-called topic that I do want to talk about, if that makes any sense. Yep. So, anyways, is there going to be any, comments that you people want me to go on ahead and address? Then by all means, go on ahead and just say your piece as of right now. So that way I can try to get started with the so-called live stream, if anything. Yep. Okay, so I can see that some of the people are actually, watching this live stream, but not really commenting all that much or so. But nevertheless, I am going to go on ahead and make sure if there is going to be some people that are going to be, are going to be willing to be saying their piece about this. Yep. Okay, so wait, hold on. Is this who I think it is? Is this you, Megamer 2004? I mean, I could be wrong. I just want to make sure, this is actually you or so. I mean, I don't even know. But if this is you, then I guess, welcome to the live chat or so. But I'm just going by, what I'm speculating or so. Yep. But if this happens to be you, then all I can really say as of right now is welcome to my live chat. And I'm not quite sure how many like accounts do you actually have though. But regardless though, it is, good to see that you are actually here in my live chat if this is actually you. But I'm pretty sure that it is you or so. But anyways, I am going to go on ahead and see if there's going to be some other comments or so, because I want to make sure if I can actually, try to, say my piece when it comes to this live stream. Okay, so now I'm starting to see some new people or so. So yeah. Anyways, I'm gonna go on ahead and see who is here, or I believe who is here, right now. We've got my boy Speardude21 is in the house. Speardude. Anyways, it's great to see you right now, Speardude21. So the one thing I want to say to you is this: hopefully that you are doing well for yourself, and not only that, hopefully that you are having a great day so far. So that is the one thing that I want to say in regards to you, Spirited. But since you are actually here in my live chat, you are more than welcome to actually say your piece. But to the people in the live chat, you could say that our other leader has officially arrived in my live chat. I mean, to be fair, it's actually in the name, that me and Speardude are actually the leaders of the Umbrella Spirit community. But to be fair, though, it has been quite a while since Speardude has actually been in my live chat. Well, to be fair, though, since the people are actually watching, though, I can actually vouch for Speardude on one thing, though. To be fair, though, he does have a life outside of, YouTube, or should I say rather the internet or so. But there are times where I can try to reach out to Speardude. I mean, take it from me. There are times where me and Speardude can actually, have our own personal lives to be dealing with or so. But there are times where I try to reach out to him, and then he does his own thing, I do my own thing, and then we're just the leaders in our very own community, which is the Umbrella Spirit community. So that's the one thing that I want to say in regards to this community in general. But Spiritu, since you are actually here though, as of right now, you are more than welcome to actually say your piece about, about this topic or so, since you are actually here. But nevertheless, I'm actually just, really surprised that you are actually here though. I mean, there are times that you and I can actually reach out to each other, most likely through social media, more specifically on Facebook Messenger. But regardless, you are more than welcome to say your piece whenever that you want to be saying. Yep. But, I never thought that, the other leader of the Umbrella Spirit community would actually be here or so. But regardless, Spiritu, he is always welcome in my live chats at any time, though, because to be fair, he is, the leader of this community. I am as well. As a matter of fact, we are both the leaders of this community. And I'm pretty sure that Spiritu can actually vouch for me where I'm actually coming from. But Spiritu, if you are actually here in my live chat, bro, you can actually say your piece about any of this. But I am going to go on ahead and see if there's going to be some people in the live chat or so. And I'm pretty sure that there's going to be some people in the live chat that are going to be, excited to see that Speardude is actually in my live chat. But I thought about this, and the one thing that I am going to be saying, though, as of right now, is it just feels like it has been quite a while since Speardude himself has actually been in my live chat. But anyways, I am going to go on ahead and see who is in my live chat, or I believe who is in my live chat right here, right now. We've got Sonia, the scene girl. How's it going? Anyways, it's good to see you right now, Sonia. So the one thing I want to say to you is this. Hopefully that you are doing well for yourself, and not only that, hopefully that you are having a good day so far. So that's the one thing that I want to say in regards to you, Sonia. But Sonia, since you are actually here in my live chat, you could say that a special, leader is in my live chat or so. And I'm pretty sure I know exactly where you're gonna say that, Speardude21 is in the live chat or so. But I am going to go on ahead and see if I can actually get to some of these comments or so in the live chat. So I just appreciate it if, the people in the live chat can actually, or what I meant to say is I do appreciate that the people in the live chat are actually just, being patient or so. Anyways, let me see who's in my live chat, or I believe who's in my live chat right here, right now. Hey, Jay. What's up, man? Anyways, it's good to see you right now, J Dog. So the one thing I want to say to you is this: hopefully that you are doing well for yourself, and not only that, hopefully that you are having a good day so far. So that's the one thing that I want to say in regards to you, J Dog. But since you are actually here in my live chat, you are more than welcome to actually say your piece if you actually want to or so. Yep. But regardless, I just welcome people in the live chat, and that way they'll be able to say whatever that they want to say. But I will get to this topic though in a bit, but I want to make sure people in the live chat are actually ready or so. So in a little while, I am going to go on ahead and actually react to the so-called video or so. But before I get to, the video or so, I am going to go on ahead and see what Sonia is going to be saying, or what I believe she is going to be saying right here, right now. I got some bad news. My boyfriend is depressed. Oh, okay. Well, the one thing that I want to say as of right now, Sonia, is I am terribly sorry that I had to hear that, and not to mention that, I also apologize that your boyfriend is actually going through a lot, but I really do hope that he's actually going to be, okay or so. But one thing that I want to say, and yes, I will be saying this for content purposes, like if your boyfriend, I believe it was Caden or so. There are times where I can forget names from time to time. But the point that I'm trying to be making, though, as of right now, Sonia, is I really do hope that your boyfriend's actually going to be, feeling better or so. And your boyfriend is always welcome to reach out to me on social media, more specifically on Instagram. But he can reach out to me on Facebook Messenger if he actually wants to. But Sonia, the choice is up to your boyfriend if he ever wants to reach out to me whenever that he wants to or so. Because the way I see it though is I have no issue with your boyfriend. Okay, so the one thing that I want to say as of right now, J Dog, is that is actually just cool to hear that you're actually going to be going to the gym, in a minute or so. So I really do hope that more or less you're going to be, working out at the gym or so, and more or less you'll be focusing, or should I say rather, you'll be interested of watching this live stream or so. I don't know, but it's up to you. But the one thing that I'm going to say though, as of right now, J Dog, is if you want to have a chance to, come into the streamer panel and say your piece or so, then that's entirely up to you. But I am going to go on ahead and see if I can get to some of these, comments or so, because I can just tell that some of the people in the live chat are actually just expressing themselves, which is the one thing that I just greatly appreciate. Yep. So if there's some people that want to have a chance to say their piece in live chat, then go on ahead and say it. Okay, so one thing that I want to say, I do believe that Caden is in the live chat, and what I believe that he's saying though is that he is feeling down, and he's referring to his girlfriend Sonia, by calling her babe. Well, the one thing that I'm gonna say though, as of right now, Caden, is I do apologize if you're actually going through a lot though, as of right now, and I really do hope that things will feel better, especially in regards to you, because Caden, if there's one thing that I want to say though, as of right now, is you do have this community that will support you, and you have people in the live chat that will support you. So I really do hope that you will do your very best to make sure that you stay strong. And Kaden, if you ever want to have a chance to reach out to me, then my DMs are open. If you ever want to have a chance to, have a call on Instagram, then guess what? I'd be down for that. I mean, I would do it though as of right now, but I'm doing a live stream or so. I'm not quite sure if I will be able to do it after the live stream or maybe some other time. But Kaden, you are more than welcome to reach out to me whenever that you actually want to be doing that. Yep. Okay, one thing that I want to say as of right now, Sonia, is I can fully understand where your boyfriend is actually going through. And like I said to your boyfriend, just now, he is always welcome to reach out to me whenever that he wants to, especially in the DMs on Instagram or so. Or better yet, if he wants to reach out to me on Facebook Messenger, then he can actually do that if he actually wants to or so. So the way I see it though is your boyfriend, he is always welcome to reach out to me or especially to this community whenever that, he wants to or so. Yep. But if some of the people in the live chat want to have a chance to, you could say interact with Caden, then you are more than welcome to actually do that because the way I see it though, I do feel that yes, I do personally feel that this live stream is getting a bit serious, and I really do hope that Caden will be able to feel better or so. But I am gonna go on ahead and see what some people are gonna say in the live chat. Okay, so let me see. Okay, one thing that I want to say as of right now, J Dog, is I can fully understand where Caden is actually coming from because he doesn't deserve any of this though. And I really do hope that one way or another that he'll be able to feel better or so because one thing is for certain though is he does have his girlfriend, Sonny the Scene Girl, and not only that, but he does have, people in this community and the people in the live chat that will give him the support that he does need. But I am going to go on ahead and see what some people are going to say in the live chat because I'm pretty certain that people in the live chat will do whatever it takes to make Caden feel better though. Because as of right now, he could use all the support that he does need. Myself, the people in the live chat, and especially this community in general. But I am going to go on ahead and see what some people are going to be saying about this or so. Okay, so let me go on ahead and see what Caden's going to be saying. Okay, one thing that I'm going to say though as of right now, Caden, is yeah, it's like I definitely got your back, and I do apologize if you were crying all day. Nobody deserves that. Not me, not you, nobody in this community whatsoever, especially to the people in the live chat. But Caden, if there's anything that you actually want to talk about, go on ahead and say your piece in the live chat because the way I see it, you do have your full-on legal right to actually express yourself. So that's the one thing that I want to say in regards to you. So if there's literally anything that you want to say, like in my live chat as of right now, go on ahead and say it because the way I see it, you do have your full-on legal right to say whatever that you want to say. Yep. But I am gonna go on ahead and see if there's going to be some other comments or so. So let me go on ahead and see. Okay, so let me go on ahead and see what Son is saying or what I believe she's saying though. Okay, so this is what I believe she's saying. Yay, you hear that, baby umbrella will help you. Exactly, Sonia. Exactly, woman. Okay, I mean, all I can really say as of right now is normally I would, say some jokes to make Caden feel better, but I don't think he's in the mood for jokes or so. I mean, I could try though, but I think as of right now, this is actually serious though, and I want to make sure that Caden actually gets the help that he actually needs. Yep. But I am gonna go on ahead and see if I can get to some more comments or so. But I want to see if I could try to stay on topic or so. I mean, I would talk more about, Caden's situation or so, but I want to make sure if I could try to stay on topic though, if that makes any sense or so. Anyways, let me go on ahead and see who is here, or I believe who is here, right now. We've got Doors fan. How's it going? Anyways, it's good to see you right now, Doors fan. So the one thing I want to say to you is this: hopefully that you are doing well for yourself, and not only that, hopefully that you are having a good day so far. So that's the one thing that I want to say in regards to you, Doors fan. But anyway, since you are actually here as of right now, you can actually say your piece if you actually want to. But I am gonna go on ahead and see if there's gonna be some other comments or so, because I do plan on, continue more with this live stream. So yeah. Okay, so let me go on ahead and see if I can actually see what some of the people are gonna be saying. Wait, hold on. Is this who I think it is? This comment. Let me go on ahead and see if I can get to, Sonia's comment or so. If I Yeah, I'm gonna see what I believe she's gonna be saying. Well, my boyfriend Caden got friend zoned. Okay, so Sonia, one thing that I want to say though, as of right now, is what do you actually mean by that or so? Like, I'm not quite sure if that's going to be either like, a good thing or a bad thing, but can you at least try to explain or elaborate what do you actually mean by friend zone or so? I really do hope that you and your boyfriend Kaden are going to be, still being together, you being, boyfriend and girlfriend with each other or so, or girlfriend and boyfriend, whatever, name it suits, or couple's name it suits. But Sonia, if you can actually say your piece though about this so-called friend zone, then you're more than welcome to actually say that. But Sonia, I mean, yes, you can say your piece if you actually want to. But in a little while, I am going to be reacting to the video or so. I mean, normally I don't like to switch topics or so, but I want to make sure if I could try to stay on topic or so. But Sonia, if you and your boyfriend want to try to address this, behind the scenes or so, privately or so, then I'd be down for that. I mean, I would do it though as of right now, but I want to make sure if I could try to stay on topic with this live stream, if that makes any sense to you. Because the way I see it, I want to make sure if I could try to, stay on topic with, with my so-called live streams, if that makes any sense, if anything. Yep. So, anyways, I am gonna go on ahead and see if there's going to be some even more comments, because the way I see it though, I just greatly appreciate every last one of you actually just, saying your piece about this. Yep. So one thing that I am going to be saying though as of right now is I'm pretty certain that the people are going to be enjoying this live stream or so, especially of me reacting to the so-called video, which I will get to in a bit. But I am going to go on ahead and see what Sonia is going to be saying, or what I believe she is going to be saying right here, right now. We are still together. Oh, okay. So the one thing that I want to say as of right now, Sonia, is that is just, how do I say this? Fantastic to be hearing that you and your boyfriend are actually still together with each other. But Sonia, the way I see it though is whenever that you and your boyfriend Kaden has got the chance, I want to make sure if he does have some friends that will back him up, myself and the people in the live chat, because we want to make sure that Kaden does have support, because you know we're going to be supporting him until the very end. That's how loyal we are to your boyfriend Kaden. But here is the thing as of right now, Sonia. Normally, I would talk about this privately with you and your boyfriend, though. But maybe some other time. Maybe not after this live stream, but some other time. Anyways, let me see who's in my live chat, or I believe who's in my live chat right here, right now. Hey, Gus, what's up, man? Haven't heard from you in a while. Anyways, it's good to see you right now, Gus. So the one thing I want to say to you is this: hopefully that you are doing well for yourself, and not only that, hopefully that you are having a good day so far. So that is the one thing that I want to say in regards to you, Gus. But Gus, since you are actually here in my live chat, you can actually say your piece if you actually want to or so. So yeah. By the way, Gus, one thing that I have been noticing is I do believe that you tried to, call me before this live stream or so. But the one thing that I'm gonna say though, as of right now, is we're gonna have to try to talk some other time or so, because I want to make sure if I could try to, do this live stream or so. So I would appreciate, if you just, enjoy this live stream or so. So it's like this, Gus. I'm cool with you, but I would appreciate if you could just enjoy my live streams without, trying to call me. The way I see it though is normally I don't take, calls when I'm actually doing a live stream, because I want to make sure if I could try to, stay on topic. So I really do hope, Gus, that you can actually understand where I'm actually coming from. Yep. But I am going to go on ahead and see if there's going to be some more comments though, because in a little while it's about time for me to actually, react to the so-called video. And I want to make sure if some people, in the live chat are actually, are going to be fully prepared. Keep this in mind though, like this video that I am going to be reacting to, it is going to be, slightly long, but it's not going to be like too long, if anything. But regardless, I really do hope that you people are going to be, overall just enjoying, this so-called video that I am going to be reacting to in a bit. Yep, and I really do hope that you people are going to be, tuning in for that. Okay, let me go on ahead and see if I can get to this comment, especially from Kaden. Let me see what I believe he's saying. Yes, I got friend zone and I burst into tears. Well, the one thing that I want to say as of right now, Caden, is I do apologize if you did get, friend zone, if you were burst into tears, but I really do hope that your girlfriend Sonia will do everything she can to make sure to make you feel better. But not only that, Caden, remember, you got to keep this in mind. You have people in this community that will full on support you. So to the people in the live chat, make sure that you give, Caden the support as much as he needs, because the way I see it though is my community, and especially to Speardude's community as well. Well, as a matter of fact, it's called, the Umbrella Spirit community for a reason. So when it comes to the Umbrella Spirit community, we're gonna make sure that we full on support Caden though. And I want to make sure that it is going to be happening. But anyways, let me go on ahead and see who's in my live chat, or I believe who's in my live chat right here, right now. Hey, Rage Master, what's up, man? Anyways, it's good to see you right now, Rage Master. So the one thing I want to say to you is this: hopefully that you are doing well for yourself, and not only that, hopefully that you are having a good day so far. So that's the one thing that I want to say in regards to you, Rage Master. But since you are actually here in my live chat, you are more than welcome to actually say your piece if you actually want to. Yep. But to the people in the live chat, I really do hope that you people are like fully prepared though, because it's about to happen though. Like in a little while, I am finally gonna go on ahead and react to the video or so. And I know what some of you people are thinking, that I'm gonna be reacting to the video a bit earlier. So, well, to be fair though, there is a reason though, because the video is slightly long though, but it's not gonna be like, too long, if anything. But let me go on ahead and see if I can get to Kaden's comment. Let me see what I believe he's going to be saying. I'll still be best friends with that person regardless. I'm sulking now. Oh, okay. Well, the one thing that I am going to be saying though, as of right now, Kaden, is I'm not quite sure what person that you are, referring to, but if you do not want to say this person's name out loud or so, especially in the live chat, then you can actually send it to me in the DMs or so. But it's up to you if you want to let me know who the person actually is or so. But it's like this, Kaden. If you are not comfortable of saying, his or her name in the live chat, then you can actually send it to me in the DMs if you actually want to or so. But you don't have to if you don't want to. Keep this in mind. I'm not forcing you, but the choice is up to you though. But I am gonna go on ahead and see what some of the people in the live chat are gonna be saying though, because I want to make sure that the people are still in the live chat, so that way I can try to continue. Okay, one thing that I'm gonna say though as of right now, Sonia, is sorry to hear that you are actually sad though, but do what you got to do to make sure if you can make your boyfriend Kaden feel all the more better or so. So I really do hope that one way or another that he'll be able to feel better, because he doesn't deserve any of this. And like I said, he has myself, the people in this community, and the people in the live chat that will support him or so. Yep. Okay, so one thing that I'm gonna say though as of right now, Rage Master, is I really do hope that you're in the live chat, so that way you'll be able to, enjoy the so-called video that I am gonna be reacting to or so. Yep. But anyways, I'm gonna go on ahead and see if I can get to some of these, new comments in the live chat, especially from you new people. Anyways, let me see who's in my live chat, or I believe who's in my live chat right here right now. We've got AJeff99. How's it going? Anyways, it's good to see you right now, AJeff99. So the one thing I want to say to you is this: hopefully that you are doing well for yourself, and not only that, hopefully that you are having a good day so far. So that's the one thing that I want to say in regards to you, AJeff99. But since you are actually here in the live chat, you're more than welcome to actually say your piece if you actually want to. Yep. By the way, AJF99, since you're actually here in the live chat, and I guess to other people in the live chat as well, I am going to be reacting to the so-called video from the one and only Speardude21. Yep, you actually heard it right here, AJF99. So I really do hope that you'll be able to enjoy this video or so. And I gotta say that this video is actually going to be long, but it's not going to be like too long, where it's like an hour long or something. Like it won't be that long. So just to give you a clarification. But to the people in the live chat, I really do hope that you people are actually going to be, are going to be fully prepared for this so-called video that I'm finally going to be reacting to, because it's about time or so. So to the people in the live chat, I really do hope that, you people are going to be full on ready or so. Yep. So it's about time for me to actually, react to the video or so. Yep. It's finally about that time for me to actually do that. Okay, so once I, get the video up and ready, this is the one thing that I do want to clarify. Unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to look at comments still, but once I actually, watch this video or so, but most likely I might be able to take a look at these comments, but right after the video or so. But keep this in mind, this video is going to be, long, but it won't be, too long, if anything. So just to give you people a heads up on that. Anyways, without any further ado, here is the video right here, right now. Okay, so as you people can actually see for yourselves, so this is the video that I am going to be reacting to. So this is what the title should be called: Final Video of TD Venom. So it should say right there, like in Speardude21's channel or so. So I never thought that this day would actually happen. Like I would never thought that this would be, literally the final video of TD Venom or so. I mean, it does suck to hear that he's not even around on YouTube anymore, but but at this point, it's like, what can you do or so? It's a bit unfortunate, but it's like this. For me personally, I actually really do enjoy TD Venom's content from start to finish or so. Well, I might not be able to enjoy like all his videos, but I have enjoyed like, some of his videos at least. So that's the one thing that I am going to be saying though. I'm going to go off topic, but the one thing that I want to say in regards to you, Gamer 2004, like if you are here, like if you do have to end up heading off or so, then I can completely understand or so. But if there's anything that you want to say, go on ahead and say it though, because it's about to happen. I am finally going to be reacting to this so-called video, but keep this in mind. The video is like long or so, but it's not going to be like too long or so. So I'm pretty sure that Speardude21 doesn't have a problem that I'm going to be reacting to his so-called video or so. Well, to be fair though, me and him are actually the leaders in this community or so. But the one thing that I am going to be saying though is I'm not quite sure if Speardude is actually in the live chat or so. But Speardude, if you are actually here in the live chat, you might want to watch this, bro. So that way I'll be able to give my thoughts and opinion about your so-called video or so. Yep. So it's about to happen. I'm finally gonna go on ahead and actually react to the so-called video, so that way you people will more or less gonna be able to give your thoughts about this or so. Yep. Okay, so is there any comments or so? Because in a little while, I'm finally gonna yep, it's about to happen. I'm finally gonna go on ahead and actually react to this video, but I'm just, just checking though really quick just to make sure if there's any comments or so. But if there happens to be some comments though, in the live chat, I will take a look at them, but right after, the video is done. So I really do hope, that makes any sense to you people. Yep. So I do see some new comments though, but most likely it's gonna happen, but right after the video. But anyways, without any further ado, here is the video right here, right now.
I'm on Speardude's YouTube channel for a reason. This isn't a collaboration video. In fact, you're never going to see a collaboration video from me with Speardude or anybody ever again. Not because Speardude did anything wrong. I'm still going to be on good terms with Speardude. But my channel has been terminated, and I just wanted to let everybody know what's been going on. And because I don't want to keep people in the dark. So, what happened is just today, I've gotten my channel terminated for harassment and cyberbullying. The first time I got this was for an old video that I had on an older channel that was terminated as well. For those of you who don't know, I had an older channel that got terminated for stupid reasons. I think it was copyright claims. But this is community guidelines. So I'm harassing the cyberbullying Soldier Boy because I beat up a picture and destroyed and ripped up the picture, right? For comedy purposes. That's harassment and cyberbullying according to YouTube. And was also considered harassment and cyberbullying was me saying, hey, Cardi B in that top 50 worst rappers list video that it took me hours to do, and it took me days to render that. And that was also on the other channel that got terminated as well. But I put these two videos on my current channel that got terminated, but now all of a sudden YouTube thinks it's too wrong because I said Cardi B was what she was. She was a whore. She is a whore. And then you get her Soldier Boy, me beating up a picture. But it's funny because Soldier Boy makes songs about how he likes to kill people. He got guns. He got the chopper on the deck. He got the ops. He's in the trenches. He's doing all of this, right? And then you get Cardi B talking about how big her butt is, and she's a bad woman, and she having sex with all of these men, and how she dresses in her music videos. I mean, for goodness sake, this is the woman that was a part of that so horrible song WAP, Wet Ass Pussy. And you mean to tell me that YouTube is okay with all of this, but me beating up a picture and me calling out a woman for what she really is, that's wrong. That's so wrong. That's harassment and cyberbullying. They don't know what harassment and cyberbullying is. Oh, TG Venom, didn't you try to appeal it? As you can see, I've appealed it, and this is the message that I got on the email by YouTube themselves. So I tried to appeal it. It didn't even take them about at least 2 to 4 minutes to finish the whole thing. They said they thoroughly looked at my channel. Yeah, right. They didn't do anything. That was a lie. So they said, well, we concluded that you're legitimately harassing and cyberbullying people and you need to go. Who have I harassed and cyberbullied? I don't talk to nobody. I don't really go on YouTube and really converse with nobody. But I'm harassing and cyberbullying people. Get out of here. Please. Shut up, YouTube. You don't know what you're talking about. Okay? Like hell I am harassing and cyberbullying who? If anybody's getting harassed and cyberbullied all these years for 15 years, is me. By you, by the trolls, by hateful people who are jealous of my channel and growth, who are jealous because I make music and they probably don't. People who, try to disrespect me, saying racist stuff, saying that I'm gonna beat you up, I'm gonna kill you, you should deserve to die and all of that, hang yourself, saying racist stuff against me. That's not harassment and cyberbullying. That's harassment and cyberbullying right there. But YouTube doesn't do anything about these kind of individuals. All these years, for 15 years, I wish I could come on here and say, for 15 years I had a good time on here. I had a blast. It was fun and all of that. But that would be a lie. That would be a blatant lie because I'm not having fun on YouTube. Only a select few people that I've met on YouTube that were good. Rest of the people that I've met on here were horrible. Okay? They were horrible people. They were narcissistic, arrogant, ignorant, loud, obnoxious, horrible scammers, a bunch of rotten liars, people who just really don't care about nothing or nobody but themselves. They're rude. They'll talk bad behind your back. Like, I don't understand it. How many people try to slander me and throw my name all over in the mud and stuff like that? Like, look at Kadeem, and yes, names will be mentioned. Kadeem the King. This man right here has cyberbullied me, making sock accounts, trying to mess with me all over the internet at one point, harassing me, follow me on Instagram, try to tell me and slander my name, saying that I stole music from other music artists and I'm a pedophile supporter, I'm a pedophile, I'm a racist, I'm a bigot, I'm a troll, I'm this and that, I'm a horrible human being, trying to spin the narrative about me and make people really believe that I'm really about that. And sadly, he got a few people to really believe in that are not smart enough to really look at both sides of the coin and hear both sides of the story. And nobody really likes this dude. Nobody likes Kadeem. Nobody really likes Kadeem at all. This man gets disrespected by trolls, by other YouTubers. People called him out recently. People have cut ties with him. People have said bad things about him because he said bad things about them. He makes fun of dead people's relatives, dead relatives. He makes fun of dead people. He does this all the time. This is his whole MO. And, people, even though people call him out, but YouTube doesn't do anything about this man. He steals content from people, and he acts like he won a gold medal. Or he won, he thinks he won the Super Bowl or something. Or he won a championship ring, or he won a championship belt. Because he got 3.7 million views off of a stolen video that he never had no hand in doing. But YouTube doesn't do anything about that. Nope. Kadeem, he sits there and cyberbullies and harasses people all over the internet, and including, especially on YouTube. And the person he keeps going after is Jackal Goldkick. And I don't understand now, because he keeps saying that he's a pedophile and a racist. But it's funny, because this is the same man who was great friends with Jackal for all of these years. Out of anybody that knows Jackal Goldkick, he was his biggest friend. They were like Buzz Lightyear and Woody from Toy Story. It was like, they were like best friends forever, BFFs, right? Until Jackal said, I don't want nothing to do with him because he's so narcissistic. Now all of a sudden, oh, well, I've always knew that Jackal was a racist and a pedophile. Shut up. You didn't know nothing. You're just saying that just to make him look bad. Because, look, it makes you look stupid, too. It makes him look stupid because If he was so much of a racist and a pedophile, why are you hanging around a person like that you knew deep down all this time that was a pedophile and a racist? It's the same thing with the people with Jeffrey Epstein. Like, why are you friends with Jeffrey Epstein? Epstein is this horrible person, okay? And you knew about it. You knew about the horrible stuff he was doing, and you didn't seem to care. In fact, some of you people actually contribute to that horrible man's horror, like all that horrible stuff that he was doing. Him and his girlfriend, wife, Maxine Gladstone, whatever her last name is, you would contribute to those horrible human beings. Nefarious crimes. It's the same thing with Kadeem. If Jack was so much of a pedophile and a racist, why was you friends with this man for over 10 years, you idiot? You moron. Like, I just don't understand this man. And yet YouTube doesn't do anything about him. They don't do nothing about Katia Sophia, who's making videos on her secondary channel, where this is one video that she literally is wearing like these long high heel boots that come up to her knees or her thighs or something, right? They're like leather high heel black boots. And then she got like this latex suit on that's tight but still shows some skin, and she's wearing like the latex glove that come up to her biceps, and yet she got like her wall plastered with sex toys like the ball gag and the whip and all of that. She got all that garbage on the wall, but YouTube doesn't do anything about that. But YouTube wants to say that this is about the children. We got to think about the children. BS. It's never been about the children. It's never been about the children. I've said it, and everybody been saying that. It's never been about the children. Come on, YouTube. Who do you think you're fooling? If it were about the kids, then why does Katia still have that channel going? She's getting subscribers. She's getting viewership. She's getting more people to watch her. Okay? And I know she's making money off those videos too, because it's been monetized. So, like, you wouldn't be, like, how is that not demonetized? That's another thing. She's not even demonetized. You let that slide. But yet, if you say a swear word on your video, oh, YouTube is going to demonetize you. You can't make money off YouTube. You see what I'm saying? It picks and chooses. Or is Kadeem and Katia, or, Katia called herself not just the mistress, but the queen, right? That's her little nickname she admitted that she calls herself or whatever. So is Katia is supposed to be the queen and Kadeem is supposed to be the king of YouTube? Are they supposed to be the elites that we don't know about? Huh? They're not elite. They're garbage. I mean, Katia makes better content than Kadeem, but they're both garbage people. I don't want to talk about what they've done to me. It's not even about that. I'm just stating a point. Look at Wrestle Otaku. Now, how many horrible things he said about women, but you don't do nothing about him. His last channel didn't get flagged down for him making 20 reasons why women of this generation are trash videos with a stupid little handy dandy notebook. Come on. He didn't get in trouble for that. It was something else. I just don't understand YouTube, and they're just so hypocritical. You let that fat creep, EDP445, you let him back on YouTube, that cupcake eating freak. You let Cyrax, that ugly hermaphrodite, look like something like a terrible science project that went wrong. I just every time he pops up every 5 seconds, you allow him back on, and people keep flagging him down back to back, back to back, back to back. And YouTube doesn't do anything about him. He doesn't even lose his channel because YouTube got rid of him because of the people flagging him down. No, he gets his channel taken down because of him. He takes his channel down because I don't want to deal with the trolls. The trolls are bothering me. No, you're just a horrible human being. But yet, Cyrax gets to stay on YouTube. YouTube doesn't do anything. He says so much racist, homophobic, anti-Semitic stuff. Look how many horrible things that this man have said over the years on the internet, back to back. But yet YouTube doesn't do anything about it. Like YouTube doesn't do anything about it, and I'm so up to here. Do you still have Miranda Singh's garbage channel still on YouTube? That little pedophile, her sitting there doing all this horrible stuff to little children. Do you still have her on YouTube? Huh? Do you? I'm curious. Because I bet you if I go on YouTube right now, I didn't look, but I bet you I'll go on. She may not be making content, but her channel's still there. It hasn't been flagged down. You still have that idiot Young Defiant still trashing people in their taste. Or you like this anime? You like this video game? Well, you're dumb. You're garbage. You know, Katia said that. Katia Sophia, this woman did talk trash about Coldplay and their fans, right? And honestly, I don't care about Coldplay. I don't listen to them like that. I mean, there's some of their songs, like, a few of their songs are alright, but, you know, I don't care about Coldplay. But she bashed Coldplay and her fans, and their fans. And this woman doesn't get no heckled for that. Nobody ever called her out. But let me say something about Bad Bunny and say, you know, that halftime show was not good. Oh, you're a racist, you're a bigot, you're a clown, you're a bozo, you're an idiot, you don't know what you're talking about, your music is terrible, blah 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 blah, right? That's great. That's so fantastic. Oh, you said something bad about Nicki Minaj? Oh, you're a terrible person. Oh, you said something bad about Tom MacDonald? Oh, you are a liberal. Oh, you said something bad about Cardi B? Oh, you just must be a conservative. Oh, you must be this. You must be that. All sorts of, like, labels thrown at me that's not even true. But, you know, people keep doing this. And it's just ridiculous. I don't know who flagged me down. It doesn't even matter. I tried to go on Twitter with a burner account to talk to Team YouTube about this, and it seemed like they're ignoring me. Like, they responded to me one time, and to this point, right now, as I'm speaking, they have not responded to me at all, despite me constantly kept telling them, hey, follow up. Like, what's going on? Can you help me out like you're helping everybody else out? Or you just ignore me because my name is TG Venom, and you know who I am, and you do not want to help me out, and you want me to be going from YouTube. But you know what, YouTube? You can keep Katia Sophia, you can keep Wrestling Otaku, you can keep Kadeem, you can keep Young Defiant, Wes Watson, you can keep Miranda Singh, or whatever she goes by, right? Colleen Ballinger, you can keep EDP445, you can keep Cyrax, you can keep all of these people, Logan Paul, Mr. Beast, you can keep all of these people and have fun with it. And I hope they destroy your entire YouTube, everything. I hope they destroy YouTube to the bitter core. Because it's not even about broadcast yourself anymore. No, it's never been about that for years. They care about how much money and power they can get, not even respect. You know, remember that song by Lil Kim and the Lox, Money, Power, and Respect, featuring DMX? It's not about respect, because if it were about respect, they wouldn't be doing this to people. No, it's about money, how much money they can make, and how much power they can maintain as big tech. That's all big tech cares about. This goes out to Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, all of them. This is all about money and power, not about respect. And I don't want to hear people say it's the big channel versus the small channel. I don't want to hear that either, because it's not. It's about original content creators versus the corporate people in Hollywood and the elites and all that, and the complete sellouts, the people that follow along their stupid agendas. You know, you got AI slop running around, you got people making money off that garbage, clickbait garbage. I was watching Deep Humor, and there's a legitimate, not just softcore porn with Katia, but there's also people that are literally doing porn on YouTube and all sorts of not safe for work content on YouTube, and YouTube doesn't do anything about it. It's like they don't know, they don't care to know, but they act like we have eyes everywhere. We have eyes and ears everywhere, so nothing can go unheard or unseen, right? But you have people doing all this horrible garbage, and YouTube, like, people keep telling YouTube about this, and YouTube be like dragging their feet. They don't seem to care. And if they do something about it, it'll be way down the line. So it's like, you know, YouTube can go to hell. Okay? YouTube can go to hell. I don't like YouTube. I hate what YouTube has become. And, you know, and I just want to let people know where I'm going to be at from now on, since I can't get my channel back. If it comes back, it comes back. I'm trying to still talk to Team YouTube, but it seems like it's not working. But if I don't get my channel back, I'm going to be on Instagram making exclusive music. Okay, I don't do DMs, so don't ask me about DMs. But I will answer some people to talk to me on Instagram. Um, I'm going to be on Blue Sky. You can follow me on there. Talk to me over there. Um, you know, and as far as my music is still going, I'm not going to quit on my music. Just because my channel is going, that does not mean my music is going, right? Good thing I didn't put all my music on there, you know, because all of my music would be gone. I put on distributing, so therefore you can still find me on YouTube Music. You can find me on TG Venom Topic, so it's still there. Like, I'm still technically on YouTube, kind of, but as far as like content creation, like talking like this, making videos like this, YouTube Shorts, live streaming, no, that's done with. I'm not coming back. And that also means I'm not going on Rumble, BitChute, or all those other stupid, goofy, far right leaning websites. I don't care about left leaning, right leaning. I don't care about none of that garbage. I just wanted to make music and talk about music and have fun with it. But YouTube, it takes all the fun out of everything. It's not fun anymore. It stinks. YouTube is hot garbage, and all the apologists are hot garbage. All the trolls are hot garbage. All the haters are hot garbage, and all the people that I mentioned are hot garbage in their own little special way. So yes, I hope Speardude puts the link tree, my link tree in the description and pin it in the comment section, so that way people can find me, can talk to me, can keep up with me. I'm not dead and stuff like that. Again, I'm just making this video to let everybody know what's going on. And I don't know what else to say. I don't know if I said this already, but I hope YouTube gets horribly hacked by a bunch of elite cyber terrorists, and they get their whole entire data breached. And I hope they lose a lot of money from it. And I hope they will go bankrupt and go out of business. And I hope there will be a new a new video sharing site that will actually, do good for like the people, that actually will care about giving back to the people, that actually, those kind of people that actually made YouTube, start thinking about those kind of individuals. But until then, I don't think YouTube is ever going to change for the better. They're probably going to die on this hill as this big corporate conglomerate that is all about making money and maintaining their power and their strength as the #1 video sharing site in the world. YouTube, you stink. I hate you. I hate your entire channel. Your CEO is hot garbage. He doesn't know what he's doing. He's worse than Susan. I thought that he would have been a little bit better. I was hoping he was going to be better, but no, he's worse. And these new rules stink. I hate the ID verification. And a lot of people don't like it. The only people who like it are a bunch of idiotic, brain-dead zombies that will listen to anything that they're told just to be good little people. They're going to be good little happy people because everything has to be positive and rainbows and sunshines and unicorns and woo and gumdrops and gummy bears running around. It's all happy and flowery. Those people. They're going to defend YouTube because they're a bunch of idiots. They don't know. They don't have a brain of their own. They don't say, this is trash, this is not good, I don't like this, why are they doing this? They're the type of people that are just either going to defend it or won't say nothing about it. And those are the people that I have a problem with because they're a part of the problem. They're the reason, they're one of the reasons why YouTube is where it's at today. Instead of standing up to YouTube and saying, hey, listen, this is not good, stop messing up YouTube. They just go along with it. Well, they'll be like, hey, well, YouTube is YouTube. This is what it is now, and we must accept it. You don't have to accept it. Stand up. Say something. I think the reason why YouTube been targeting me was because of the fact that I was one of those channels that said, hey, you know, YouTube is very garbage. And I don't like what YouTube has been doing. So, therefore, they have me on this little, and I could sound like a conspiracy theorist, all like, maybe I do sound like this right now, but they probably put me on this list, a bunch of channels that dare say anything bad about YouTube, and they'll find ways to either shadow ban me or flat out terminate my channel. And they did the latter, terminate me. They terminated me. You know, like the Terminator, they terminated me. Okay, so there you go. You got what you wish. I don't know who flagged me down. That doesn't even matter at this point because nobody's going to come out and say yes, it was me, with actual proof and facts that I flagged you down. And if they do, well, you suck. You're garbage. I bet your channel is like have nothing going for itself. Just trash. So I don't want to hear people say, "Come on, TG Venom, come back. I'm bored. I want to watch your videos. They're so entertaining." No, you're not getting that anymore. You can blame YouTube for that, but at least you get to still listen to my music. And if you don't like my music, then I guess that's it. The end of me on YouTube. I'm going to focus 100% on music now, as if I wasn't before. But I'm really going to focus on music now because I don't have a channel no more. It's gone. It's gone. It's dead. So why care about something that doesn't exist anymore? It's dead. It's gone. Right? So why care? So it's all about music from now on. Me composing music. So stay tuned for more music. Keep in touch with me on Instagram once again, because I do share my music, old or new, is on there. And that's about it.
TD Venom Defender activated. And there you go. You heard it from the man himself. So all I can really say as of right now is that was actually a pretty damn good video that, TD Venom has actually made himself. So I never thought that that would be, indeed like the final video of TD Venom. So you can go on ahead and watch it, on Spear21's channel on YouTube, or should I say YouTube channel. So, yep. So that was it. That's gonna be his ever final video, especially on YouTube. But go on ahead and go to Speardude's channel and actually, look at it for yourself or so. But I just never thought that, this would happen or so. But I am gonna go on ahead and see if I can get to some of these comments or so. If I happen to miss some, then I do apologize. But if some people want to have a chance to say their piece on this, go on ahead and say it. But I'm gonna go on ahead and see who's here. Okay, so let me see what the one person is saying, or what I believe this person is gonna be saying. TD Venom was my guy. Smash my head. I actually have to agree where you're coming from. So I do believe this is like your very first time in my live chat, and you should be one of TD Venom's so-called subscribers slash supporters. But thankfully that you are here in my live chat. So thankfully you are always welcome in my live chat. But let me go on ahead and see, what you're all about or so. Okay, I'm not quite sure if I can get your name correctly or so, but I just never thought that, this would be like your first appearance in my live chat. But thankfully, you are always welcome in my live chat. But I do hope that you did enjoy the video or so. But I just never thought that this would be, TD Venom's ever final video, especially on YouTube or so. But I am gonna go on ahead and see if I can get to, some of these comments or so. Okay, let me go on ahead and see what J-Dog's saying or what I believe he's saying right here, right now. So if you vent or talk about your own species, like your own human species, they think it's cyberbullying. Okay, so the one thing that I want to say as of right now, J-Dog, is I'm not quite sure what the deal is when it comes to that, but it's like, really, why would they want to claim that, that's considered cyberbullying? Like, if especially if it's, talking about that, like, I'm only going to be saying this just for context purposes. Yes, context purposes. It's like quote unquote human species. The way I see it, I got no idea what's been going on these days. But the way I see it, though, it's like TD Venom doesn't he doesn't deserve any of this. Like he just doesn't, and I just don't understand why that would be a thing or so. But I am gonna go on ahead and see what this person gonna be saying or what I believe what this person is gonna be saying. TD Venom was telling the truth. Yep. I actually have to agree where you're coming from. It's like what he was just doing is just telling the truth and just expressing himself. But apparently, TD Venom can no longer do that. And that's, a bit unfortunate or so. But it's like, just let the man express himself. It's like, what's so hard about that? And if he just wants to, like give his honest, opinion about the so called music industry, then just let him. But I just don't understand why certain people would want to do this to him. I got no idea. But the way I see it though, it's like this community is not going to be the same without TD Venom. Like even though TD Venom may not be like to an extent, he may not be like a leader in this community or so, but regardless, it's like he was one of our biggest influences. Not only that, but also like our leader to an extent. Okay, let me see who's here. I believe who's here. Wait, is this who I think it is? I'm gonna be saying that for kind of purposes. Like Kevin, is this actually you or so? Like I do believe that normally you would come into, with your so-called main account, but I think this should be like your secondary account or something like that. But one thing that I'm going to be saying though in regards to you, Kevin, is if this is actually you, then you can go on ahead and just say your piece or so. But one thing that I'm going to be saying though as of right now is I'm not quite sure what happened to your so-called main channel or so, but if this is your secondary channel, then I'm not quite sure what to say as of right now. But yeah. I mean, I'm not quite sure what happened to your main channel or so, but if you have to like start all over again, then I guess so be it at this point. But I am gonna go on ahead and see if I can, get to some more comments or so. Okay, let me see what Rage Master is saying or what I believe he's gonna be saying right here, right now. Oh God, that stupid scamming princess. This is what you are also saying, or what I believe you are also saying. Nobody cares about that scamming princess. Okay, so the one thing that I want to say as of right now, Rage Master, is I could definitely understand where you're coming from. It's like at this point, nobody is actually paying attention to the so-called scamming princess. And yes, I will be saying his name, Kadeem the King. And I'm gonna be saying this as of right now. It's like this community, we have the full legal right to actually call out his action, call out and expose his action, especially exposing him. But unfortunately, I guess to no avail though. But I am gonna go on ahead and see if I can get to another comment or so. Give me 1 second really quick. Oh, okay. So this should be you, Kevin. This is what I believe you're saying though, as of right now. Oh, an umbrella. Oh, okay. Well, one thing that I want to say as of right now, Kevin, is I'm not quite sure if this was you though, but it should be you though. So, but I guess this is actually quite a surprise since you are actually here in my live chat. But if there's anything that you want to say, yes, if there's anything that you want to say, go on ahead and say it though. And yeah, I guess we'll just go from there. But I want to make sure if I yes, I want to make sure if I can try to get back on topic or so. But anyways, Kevin, if you are actually here to say your piece about this topic, then go on ahead and say your piece or so. But I never thought that this day would actually happen, especially with the so-called final video of TD Venom, and you can actually go on ahead and watch that for yourself in Spear21's YouTube channel, you could say. But I am gonna go on ahead and see if I can get to another comment or so. So yeah, let me go on ahead and actually try to take a look at this for myself. Okay, so the one thing that I want to say in regards to you, Gus, it's actually good to see that you're back or so. But when it comes to these two individuals, Gus, I think it's better if you don't know who they are. So, but if you want me to tell you who they are behind the scenes, then I'd be happy to tell you who they are. So, but not right now though, Gus, because I'm actually doing this live stream and stuff right now. But possibility some other time. I'm not quite sure if we're gonna have a chance to talk to each other, after the live stream. But we're gonna have to wait and see what will go from here. So, but I am going to go on ahead and see if I can get to some of these more comments. And I just greatly appreciate that you people have been, waiting patiently about what I'm actually saying, though, as of right now. Okay. So let me go on ahead and just take a look at this for myself because I want to make sure if I can get to the so-called comments, you could say. Okay. Let me go on ahead and see what Rage Master is saying or what I believe he's saying right here, right now. I bet most of those employees are high on drugs or have some kind of mental retardation and have some kind of extremely low IQ. Okay, so the one thing that I want to say as of right now, Rage Master, is that wouldn't surprise me, not even the slightest or so. But to be fair, though, I'm not quite sure what's been going on, especially with their so-called, employees, or if they want to say, or if you want to say like they're on high drugs or some kind of, mentally or yes, mental retardation or finally just some kind of extremely low IQ. At this point, Rage Master, it could be either or. Like I really have no idea at this point. I mean, who knows? It could be one of them, both of them, or even all three of them, or better yet, all of the above. I don't even know at this point. Like I really don't have any point. I don't see any point of this. But I can agree with you, Rage Master. Like this is just ironic and at the same time funny. I mean, it is funny, but at the same time, it shouldn't be funny because to be fair with you, Rage Master, this incident did happen or so, and I really wish it didn't happen, but it happened, and unfortunately, it's not going to be the same without, the one and only TD Venom or so. I mean, it would be cool if he were to make some type of, comeback, you could say, but I'm not quite sure that's going to be happening or so because, it happened and it shouldn't have happened in the first place. Like, it really shouldn't have happened. But what can I say? It did happen. But I am gonna go on ahead and see if I can, get to some more comments or so because I just, greatly appreciate, you people being in the live chat and just, expressing yourselves. If I do say so myself. Okay, let me go on ahead and see what Rage Master is saying or what I believe he's gonna be saying right here, right now. I bet most of those employees on YouTube are either high on drugs or have some kind of mental retardation, or perhaps an extremely low IQ. LOL. So the one thing that I want to say as of right now, Rage Master, is I do believe that you have said that comment already, though. But the one thing that I am going to be saying, though, as of right now, is, unfortunately, it happened, and there's nothing we can really do anything about that. It's unfortunate, but it's like, what can you do? But it would be, cool if there was a way to, So this is how I actually see it as of right now, Rage Master. Like it would be just amazing if TD Venom were to make some type of comeback or something, but unfortunately, I don't think he's going to be doing that though, because he wants to focus more on his music, which, I don't blame him for that. Yep. But anyways, I'm going to see who's in my live chat, or I believe who's in my live chat right here, right now. We've got Killer Cyber Slayer 99. How's it going? Anyways, it's good to see you right now, Killer Cyber Slayer 99. So the one thing I want to say to you is this: hopefully that you are doing well for yourself, and not only that, hopefully that you are having a good day so far. So that's the one thing that I want to say in regards to you, Killer Cyber Slayer. But since you are actually here in my live chat, you are more than welcome to actually say your piece if you actually want to. Yep. Especially with your numbers 99 or so. But anyways, if there's anything that you want to say though as of right now, go on ahead and say it, because I want to make sure people can actually say their piece about this. Oh, by the way, if you want to have a chance to join my panel, I'll most likely, send you the link if you want to have a chance to join or so. I'm not gonna force you, but in a little while or so. But that's up to you. But I am gonna go on ahead and see what you are gonna be saying, or what I believe you're gonna be saying right here, right now. The CEO of YouTube is not from America. Yep. That is the one thing that I have been noticing as of right now, Killer Cyber Slayer 99. I mean, it should be quite obvious that, the new CEO is not from America or so. And there were some people that were hyping to see if he was gonna make, YouTube all the more better. But unfortunately, some things on YouTube just never change. And I don't think at this point it's not going to improve though. And it's a bit unfortunate or so. I mean, this is the way I see it. I got nothing against YouTube, but the way I see it though is it's like this. I enjoy making content, especially for this community, of course. But there are times where I can call out some hypocrisy though. But keep in mind, I do enjoy content, and yes, I do enjoy making content here. But anyways, let me see what Killer Cyber 99 is going to be saying, or what I believe he's going to be saying right here, right now. TD Venom made great content. Yep. I actually have to agree where you're actually coming from as of right now, Killer Cyber 99, because the way I see it though is he knows how to make some pretty damn great content though, from start to finish. I may not enjoy every last one of his videos or so, but I have enjoyed like some handful of videos that he himself has actually made or so. But unfortunately, I'm gonna be honest as of right now, this community is not going to be the same without him though. It's a bit unfortunate, but it's like what can you do or so? I don't know. For the life of me, I don't fully understand why YouTube would do this to TD Venom. Like, I really don't have any idea why. His content is actually great, and he knows how to, edit his videos, and he knows how to make some pretty damn good music. So that's the way I see it, though. Let me see what some people are going to be saying. Okay, so the one thing that I am going to say, though, as of right now, Rage Master, is it is a goddamn shame that he got terminated. Yep. And I do believe that this incident may have happened like sometime either I would say like a week or two ago. I mean, I'm not even quite sure. So, but keep this in mind. This incident, it did happen, and I never thought that this would actually happen or so. Yep. But I am gonna go on ahead and see if there's going to be some people in the live chat that are going to be willing to be saying their piece about this, because the way I see it though is this is just really unexpected that this had to happen or so. Yep. But I am going to go on ahead and see if there's going to be some more comments or so, but so that way I'll be able to let people actually express themselves. Okay. Let me go on ahead and see what J Dog is going to be saying, or what I believe he's going to be saying right here, right now. They really did TD Venom dirty. I actually have to agree where you're coming from as of right now, J Dog, because I never thought that this would happen. So, anyway, to the people in the live chat, in a little while, I am going to go on ahead and send the link out in a bit. The StreamYard stream link or whatever. But anyways, I want to make sure if I can actually get back on topic when it comes to, StreamYard, especially with its own yard. But anyways, if some of, the people from like other communities were to be here, then, we would be telling jokes though. But this is the one thing that I am going to be saying though as of right now is this is not even an open forum. This is more or less a discussion stream, if anything. Or better yet, a reaction stream, since I did react to the video or so. So more or less, in my own personal opinion, this is just more or less a reaction stream. But also, as an added bonus, this will be a discussion stream if people want to have a chance to come into the panel or so. So in a little while, I am going to go on ahead and send the link out in a bit, so that way people are going to be able to actually say their piece about this. Because for me personally, I've already reacted to the video, and all I really got to say though, as of right now, is it was a pretty damn good video from the one and only Spirit21 himself or so. Yep. So all I can really say is that video was actually, fantastic if I do say so myself. Yep. But I am going to go on ahead and see if there's going to be some other comments or so, because I want to make sure if people are actually going to be, if they want to have a chance to join the streamer panel and actually say their piece about all of this, then they do have my full permission if they want to have a chance to do that. Yep. But I am going to go on ahead and see if there is going to be some people that are going to be, willing to be saying their piece on this, if they are willing to. Yep. So I just greatly appreciate every last one of you actually, being in my live chat. But if there's any people that, that want to have a chance to say their piece about the video, then by all means, go on ahead and say it though. But, I never thought that video would actually be, long. I mean, it wasn't like too long or so, but regardless, it was long though. Yep. So if there's literally going to be some people that are going to be saying their piece about the video, then go on ahead and say it though, because in a little while though, I'm going to see if I can try to invite some people or so if they want to have a chance to say their piece about this. But if they don't want to, then I'm not going to force them or so. But thankfully, I just got done of myself reacting to the so-called video, and I really do hope that you people have been, enjoying this video for the most part anyway. Yep. Because for me personally, I actually did, enjoy the video. So, and I'm pretty sure that you people can actually agree with me on one thing, that I'm most certain that we know who, false flag TD Venom's channel or so. And I'm pretty certain that Rage Master can actually back me up on this situation or so. Or should I say back me up on this conversation? Yep. But I am going to go on ahead and wait and see if there's going to be some more people that are going to be willing to comment. I mean, one thing that I want to say, though, that is for certain, though, is I do appreciate the viewership that, you people are giving me. But I want to make sure if you people can actually, comment or so. As much as I do appreciate the viewership, I want to make sure people can actually comment, though. Because if there are some comments in the live chat, then that's what makes this, these types of live streams all the more interesting. Yep. So I can honestly say as of right now is I just enjoy the video or so, and I want to make sure if there's going to be some more people that are going to be, saying their piece about this. Yep. Because I just greatly appreciate every last one of you actually, being here for the most part. One thing that I do want to point out is I do apologize if I happen to, miss some certain comments you could say to a certain extent. But at the same time, I want to make sure if I can actually, react to the video and actually get my points across or so. But the way I see it though is you people actually saw it yourselves. Like this is gonna be TD Venom's like literally final video. I'm pretty sure it's gonna be of all time or so. And the way I see it though is I don't think that this community is not gonna be the same without him or so. But it would be something if if he were to ever make a combat or so. Because the way I see it though is this community, I'm pretty certain that we have full respect when it comes to TD Venom himself or so. Yep. And I'm most certain that, the members in this community, more specifically the Umbrella Spirit community, by the way, which by the way, you could say that I may have, temporarily change my name or so, which by the way I see it though, is I am going to be missing TD Venom's content. Like I really am. So I really do hope. I mean, I can't really say for certain though, but if he happen, I'm just saying though, if he happens to make some sort of comeback, then it would be overall all the more exciting or so. Because let's just say, for example, like even if TD Venom were to come back on YouTube as to a certain extent, I'm pretty certain that the community would be happy to be seeing him again because he does make some really fantastic music or so. But unfortunately, we're not gonna have the chance to be listening to that type of music on his channel on YouTube or so, unless of course if he does have like some type of an official music channel, you could say. But until then, I guess for the time being, we're gonna have to just wait and see if he'll, make that type of, comeback or anything like that. Yep. But I want to make one thing that I'm going to say though as of right now is if there is going to be some people that are going to be willing to be joining the panel, then most likely I'm going to go on ahead and send the link out so that way people are going to be able to say their piece or so. Yep. But I want to make sure there's going to be some good people that are going to be coming into the panel and actually be saying their piece or so. But all we can really do right now is just wait and see. So it's like this. Only time will tell, let's just say if he were to, I'm just saying this as an example. If he were to come back, with his, return channel, then it would be exciting. Anyways, let me see what J-Dog is going to be saying or what I believe he's going to be saying right here, right now. Unfortunately, he doesn't want to come back. Okay. So one thing that I want to say as of right now, J-Dog, is only time will tell if it will happen. But all we can really do as of right now is we're just gonna have to wait and see if he will have the chance to make some sort of comeback in a way. But one thing that I am gonna say though as of right now, J-Dog, is since you are here in the live chat, if you yourself want to have a chance to come into the panel and actually say like your actual piece, you are more than welcome to actually do that because it's like this. There are times where we do have conversation with each other, and not to mention, you even told me one time before that even TD Venom was one of your biggest inspirations or so. But unfortunately, he's not even on YouTube no more. But he is in other social media platforms or so. But anyways, let me see what you are going to be saying or what I believe you are going to be saying right here, right now. It would be possible, but I highly doubt it. Okay, this is what you are also saying, or what I believe you are also saying. I don't think he wants anything to do with YouTube anymore. I don't know. I mean, look at the current state of YouTube. Oh, okay. Well, the one thing that I want to say as of right now, J Dog, is that part I can actually agree where you're actually coming from. It's like I can fully understand that the current state of YouTube is not looking. I'm not gonna say like it's necessarily bad or so, but at the same time, it's not good either or so. But it's like this though, like this is the way that I think. Like ever since this new YouTube CEO have came, I thought it was gonna be better, but I guess not. Like I thought it was, but unfortunately, the new CEO of YouTube, it's like this. I don't necessarily hate him because hate is like a strong word, but I just want to see like improvement with the guy or so. But this is just me, giving my honest opinion or so. It's like this. I got no hatred for the guy. It's like I'm not trying to do that to him, but I'm just trying to critique him in a way. Yes, critique him because I want to make sure we can actually try to make this, site all the more better or so. So that's all I'm trying to do is trying to critique him. Yep. But anyways, let me go on ahead and see if there's going to be some more comments or so. But I think most likely there's going to be some people that want to come into the panel and actually see their piece or so. Which, by the way, I'm more than welcome to actually let some people into the panel or so. But let me go on ahead and see if there's, you know, yeah. Let me go on. Let me go on ahead and see if there's going to be some comments or so. Okay, let me see who is here, or I believe who is here right now. We've got Winter King. How's it going? Okay, so this is what you're saying, or what I believe you're saying as of right now. Hola, Umbrella. Okay, so the one thing that I want to say as of right now, Winter King, is I'm pretty certain that I do think you're trying to troll me by of you speaking Spanish, but then again, I will allow it because the way I see it though is unlike certain people, I can actually take a joke. Yep. But I gotta give it to Winter King because there are times where he could just joke with me in the live chat, and not to mention I just allow it or so because the way I see it, he does have like comedy or so, full of comedy, if I do say so myself. Okay, let me go on ahead and see what J Dog's gonna be saying or what I believe he's gonna be saying right here, right now. Yeah, I would never wish harm on the YouTube CEO. I just don't like what he's doing to the website. I actually have to agree where you're actually coming from as of right now, J Dog. But anyways, I do believe it's about that time for me to send a link out to people. But keep this in mind, I'm not gonna force people to join, but it's up to the people themselves if they want to have a chance to join. Okay, so let me go on ahead and get it started or so. But keep this in mind, if people want to have a chance to join, that's entirely up to them. But I'm not gonna be forcing or so. All right, let me go on ahead and actually try to take care of business or so. Okay, so let me go on ahead and actually take care of this or so. Yep. Okay, but first thing first, let me go on ahead and get to, the comments or so. So that way, people, I can actually let people say their piece about this. Okay, let me go on ahead and see what Winter King going to be saying, or what I believe he's going to be saying right here, right now. I've seen most of TG's videos before it was good, but unfortunately, he's not coming back. Yeah, that's the one thing that I want to say in regards to you, Winter King. I mean, it is unfortunate or so, but it's like, what can we do at the end of the day? It's unfortunate or so, but at this point, we really are gonna be missing TD Venom or so. I mean, but it's up to him if he is gonna come back. Like, I'm not trying to force him, but the choice is up to him if he wants to have a chance to come back or so. But let me go on ahead and see if I can actually, get started with the, when it comes to sending out, wait, hold on. Okay, never mind. Let me see if I can actually try to send the links out or so. Okay, this should be able to do the trick. Okay. Okay, so if there's any comments, go on ahead and just say your piece though, because it's about time for me to actually send the link out to you people or so. So yeah. Okay. Okay, one thing that I'm gonna be saying though is it just me? I think I just saw one of my friends actually backstage or so. Let me see if I can try to DM him or so. Okay. Let me go on ahead and see if I can actually try to take care of business or so. All right then. Let me go on ahead and just send it a DM really quick, and then I'll make sure if they want to have a chance to join. Okay then. So anyways, I should be able to send the links, the streamer links out, no problem. And if people want to have a chance to actually have a chance to join, then go on, by all means, go on ahead and just, hit the link up, and then I'll be able to invite you into the panel. Absolutely, no problem or so. Yep. So let me go on ahead and just, make sure if there's gonna be some people that are gonna be backstage or so, but yeah. Yep. Okay, so let me go on ahead and just verify really quick if there really is going to be some people that are going to happen to be in the backstage or so. Yep. So by all means, go on ahead and just take your time. And I'm finally going to go on ahead and let some people into the panel, so that way they're finally going to go on ahead and say their piece about this. Yep. So that's the one thing that I'm going to be saying though going forward. Okay, so I was able to send the links out, no problem or so, but I am going to go on ahead and see if I can try to get some comments. Okay, so let me see who's here. I believe who is here right now. We've got Saya. How's it going? Anyways, it's good to see you right now, Saya. So the one thing I want to say to you is this: hopefully that you are doing well for yourself, and not only that, hopefully that you are having a good day so far. So that's the one thing that I want to say in regards to you, Saya. And most likely this should be you, because you should be able to be like a moderator, or should I say rather a moderator, you could say. Yep. But I am going to go on ahead and see if there's going to be some other people that want to have a chance to come into the panel and actually see their piece or so. But the way I see it though is, I'm not going to force people to join or so, but it's up to the people themselves if they want to come in and actually say their piece into the panel or so. So I want you people to actually, bear that in mind. Okay, let me go on ahead and see what Winter King going to be saying, or what I believe he's going to be saying right here, right now. Today has been a chill day. Oh, okay. So the one thing that I do want to say though, as of right now, Winter King, is that it's completely understandable when it comes to, you having a chill day and whatnot. But the one thing that I am going to be saying though is I really do hope that you actually did enjoy your so-called chill day. But I am gonna go on ahead and make sure there's gonna be some, you know, comments or so. But Winter King, if there's anything that you want to have a chance to say, then go on ahead and say it. And if you want to have a chance to join the panel, that's up to you. So you should be able to have like the link for StreamYard. But if you just want to just have a chance to chill, then that's understandable or so. But keep this in mind, I don't force people. Yes, I don't force people to join. But it's up to the people themselves if they want to have a chance to join or and whatnot. Yep. So, is there going to be any more comments from your people or so? Because thankfully, I've already said my piece about, in regards to the so-called video, especially, from the one and only Speardude21. Yep. So, Speardude, if you actually are in the live chat or so, I mean, it's up to you though, but I actually did enjoy your video or so. And I gotta say, it was a pretty damn great video from start to finish or so. But, I guess that's gonna be like, Cheaty Venom's one and only video on YouTube or so. And you could say, that'll be like legit his final video ever when it comes to like making content wise. But it's like I said before, like I just don't think that this community is not going to be the same without him though. But at this point, what can you do or so? I don't know. But I am gonna go on ahead and see if I can. Wait, hold on. Is it just me, or let me see if I can actually. Let me go on ahead and see if someone is backstage or so. Because I could have sworn I just heard a StreamYard sound or so. Yep. But before I actually get into that, I want to make sure there's going to be some other people that want to have a chance to join. But if there's not going to be other people that want to have a chance to join, then I can't really say anything too much about that or so. Yep. But if there happens to be some people that want to have a chance to join, then by all means, go on ahead and just, hit the link up and then it's up to you. But before, if I were to let, some people in or so, I am going to say this right now in regards to you, Killer Cyber Slayer 99. So if you want to have a chance to come into the panel and actually say your legit piece, go on ahead and say it because I can just tell that you actually strongly do support TD Venom, but that's clearly up to you if you want to have a chance to join. But the way I see it right now is I'm not forcing you, so the choice is entirely up to you if you want to have a chance to join. But anyways, let me go on ahead and see if I can. Okay, so I will let you in just in about like 1 minute, but I want to make sure there's going to be some other people or so. But if nobody wants to have a chance to join, then I guess we'll just go from here or so. But I'm going to be waiting for at least 1 minute or so before if I were to let, this special friend of mine into the panel. And I guess most likely he'll be able to come into the panel and say his piece about, TD Venom or so. Yep. So it's like this. Anyone is more than welcome to actually come in to say their, thoughts and opinion about this topic or so. I want to make this a clarification. Yes, I want to clarify this for you people to be, watching this. This is more or less a reaction stream. That's all I'm going to say. Anyways, I'm going to go on ahead and see if I can let this special friend of mine into the panel or so. Anyways, I'm going to go on ahead and start the procedure right here, right now. Here we go. Transfer, JDog. Scanner, JDog. Virtualization.
Yo, what's up? What's up?
AJ, what's up, man?
Nothing much, man. Nothing much. Bro, I heard what the fuck happened to TG Venom, man. Yo, I'm gonna give out my testimony right here. Here's my testimony. You want a testimony? Here it is. Yo, fuck YouTube for doing that shit, bro.
Exactly.
Bro, YouTube is a fucking circus. YouTube ain't nothing but a fucking circus, dog. Bro, they fucked over TG Venom, man. Bro, I can't believe they did that to TG Venom. This has not happened, but not only once, but twice, bro. Like fucking twice. Like twice, man. It happened twice. You know what I mean? It's not even funny. Like YouTube, like TG wasn't even doing shit. He wasn't even picking on nobody. But no, YouTube took it the wrong way and decided, you know what? Fuck you, TG Venom. We're gonna take your channel down. You know that shit, bro. Like, Fuck YouTube for that shit, man.
Yep.
Like, YouTube is a fucking circus. You know, it's a fucking clown house. It's a fucking circus, man.
It is.
Like, they keep fucking us over. That's what YouTube keeps on doing. They keep fucking us over.
Facts. This isn't funny anymore.
Know what I mean?
Yep.
It's sad that this shit keeps happening.
I know what you mean, J-Dog. And thankfully you're giving your testimony right now.
Oh, you're welcome. Hold on, let me.
Yep. Anything else you want to say, J-Dog? I mean, you do have, like, you know, the floor to the panel.
I don't know. All I can say is this shit's fucking ridiculous, bro. And I'm gonna be honest with y'all. This is why I ain't got a passion for YouTube that much anymore. Cause this is what YouTube is doing. Because YouTube keeps on doing this to people. You know what I mean?
Yep. They should have been doing this. And I'm pretty sure that Winter King can actually back me up on this.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. So the way I see it, though, is YouTube is not going to be the same ever again.
Unfortunately.
Yep. This is the one thing I have to agree with you on, Saya. It's like they are targeting TD Venom for absolutely no reason whatsoever. Yep. But the way I see it, though, I just feel like YouTube was like way better back then. Yep.
I have to agree.
I mean, if I'm not mistaken, didn't YouTube like came out around? I would say like in the mid 2000s. I could be wrong.
I think it came out in like 2005 or some shit. Yeah, it came out in like 05. That's when YouTube came out.
Oh, okay.
All right, per.
Yep. I have to agree with you on that, Winter King. It's like YouTube was like so much better back then. But if you want to have a chance to join the panel, it's up to you. But I'm not forcing you though.
Yeah, YouTube is on some meth right there.
Yep. So the one thing that I'm gonna say though, as of right now, is I actually do enjoy his content, especially that one live stream where he did call out these three individuals. By the way.
Mm-hmm. I didn't start watching YouTube until like I think the early 2010s. I think I don't remember. Oh, what? Wait, what?
Okay, so as I was saying though, is I do have to give props to TD Venom for making that one live stream, you know, of him calling out these three individuals. By the way.
Oh yeah.
Yep. And by the way. And by the way, for those who are wondering, yes, it's a certain scamming princess, which, by the way, I got to give props to TD Venom for calling him out and exposing his actions.
Mm-hmm.
But there is one thing that I'm going to say, though. This is the one thing I find hypocritical of YouTube. It's like, you're going to go on ahead and keep Kadeem the King, but you're going to get rid of TD Venom. It's like, really?
Yeah, it's stupid. It's fucking stupid that YouTube keeps on doing this shit.
Yeah, exactly. But one thing that I will say though is I think most likely TD Venom will be on other social media platform, which is I guess you could say a plus. I guess.
I guess so.
Yep. Be sure to check him out. Like I think he's not like on Instagram, Blue Sky, and whatnot. So I think most likely he'll be on those websites.
Yeah. From what I'm hearing.
Yep. So is there anyone that want to have a chance to come into the panel though? You're more than welcome to actually do so. But I do appreciate you giving your testimony, J Dog.
Shoot. Give me 1 second. I don't know what else. I don't know what else I'm gonna say. Give me a minute.
Okay, take your time.
All right.
But anyways, to the people that have been, in the live chat, I really do hope that you people have been enjoying this live stream or so. So I just had to make this live stream for a reason.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. But one thing that I'm gonna say though, as of right now, Winter King, everything that you're saying though in the live chat is actually pretty true. Like it was better back in the day.
It was. Now it's a fucking joke. It's a fucking circus.
Yep. I got no idea why YouTube would do this, but and at this point, it is becoming a joke, and I'm just calling out their hypocrisy to an extent.
Yeah, I mean, all right, there we go. That's better. There we go. I love this profile pic. This fucking suits me. But yeah, I don't hate the CEO. I wouldn't wish harm on the CEO. I mean, there's a lot of people sending death threats on the new CEO. I mean, yeah, it sounds like what YouTube is doing nowadays, but I wouldn't send death threats to the CEO. I mean, I don't know. I wouldn't send threats to the CEO. That's not gonna make you any better. That's not gonna make us any better. You know what I mean? That's not gonna make us any better if we I don't know, if we like threaten to see I don't know, if we send hate. I don't hate him. Just you gotta fix the website. We just want him to fix the website. You know what I mean? We don't condone hate. Am I right?
Yeah, exactly, J Dog. Yep, you are absolutely correct. That is something that we don't ever condone.
Yeah.
Okay, let me see what Winter King's saying, or what I believe he's saying as of right now. They let bad people get away with everything and target the good ones. That part, I don't even understand.
Mm-hmm. Now, Cupcake's here.
Wait, she's here?
Oh yeah, she's in the chat.
Oh, okay then.
Hold on, let me get some water.
Okay then. Well, just take your time. I guess I'll interact with people in the live chat while you take your time.
Okay. All right, there we go. But yeah, they don't do nothing about the shitty YouTubers. They just let the shitty YouTubers get away with everything. Like, this is what's wrong with YouTube nowadays, You can't have like fucking freedom of speech anymore. You can't say where the fuck you want anymore, This is what's happening, bro. Like remember when it used to be called broadcast yourself? Apparently, it's not the case anymore. That broadcast yourself mentality is all gone.
Yep. I actually do remember that. Like I used to remember that back then, but apparently I guess now it's already gone now.
Yep, since they want to censor, since everything is being censored right now. Like, I'm serious. I wouldn't be surprised if Disney bought YouTube. If Disney buys YouTube, then I'm out of here. I'm out the door. I'm sorry. I don't give a fuck if y'all think I'm storming out. I'm gonna get the fuck out if Disney buys YouTube. I'm I'm leaving. I'm serious. I'm not fucking joking. I'm serious. If Disney buys YouTube, then I'm out the door. I'm leaving. Goodbye for me. Goodbye. I'm sorry. That's it. Goodbye, J Dog. I'm probably gonna go to a fucking alternative platform. Like hell nah. Like hell no. I'm not trying to predict the future. I'm just saying, just in case if it could happen. Yeah, right. You're not TG.
Yeah, right. To this sort of troll, nice try.
Yeah. Nice try. Moz, do your thing.
Yep, exactly.
But yeah, I'm serious. If Disney buys YouTube, I'm out of here. I'm fucking out. Don't. I don't care if people say I'm storming out. I'm serious. I'm fucking serious. I don't. If YouTube buys if Disney buys YouTube, then goodbye. Goodbye. I'm done. Then goodbye for me. That's a goodbye.
Yep, it's same here. And the way I see it, if that does happen, that'll be like way too kid friendly, especially for this website.
Yeah.
Yep. I'm gonna say this for the record though, and J-Dog, you can agree with me on this. It's like cuss words, they are just words, especially to me.
Yeah. Yeah. Exactly. Like I can curse wherever the fuck I want. I'm 22 years old. Well, how the fuck do y'all think? How old do y'all think I am? Am I fucking 12 or some shit? Like, come on, bro. I'm literally 22 years old. Like, I'm an adult. I can curse.
Yep. Okay, so I don't mean to interrupt, but one thing that I want to say in regards to you, Cupcake, is we'll most likely talk about that right after the live stream or so. But yeah, let's just not focus too much on that one individual. But I'm not even gonna be saying what his name is though.
Yeah.
Yep. So the way I see it though, as of right now, Cupcake, is I don't think you need to worry too much about that individual or so. But yeah. But by the way, Cupcake, I did hope that you did saw the video from earlier. You know, of a final video of TD Venom or so.
Yep. I saw the video. I'm gonna miss TG Venom. You know, he has gotten fucked over twice, and I don't blame him. I really don't. I really don't blame TG Venom because YouTube is a fucking circus town. It's a fucking clown house. You
Yep.
know, now, not only that, I heard last year they gave my friend 3 strikes on his channel, and it's on its way to getting terminated. He can't even. He's scared to use his channel. He had to make another channel. Like he's literally nervous to use his original channel because of YouTube's bullshit, bro. Like my friend, like his channel's literally on thin ice. Like for real. I'm like, yeah, YouTube is fucking bullshit, bro.
It is. It's like I don't even know why they would do this, especially to your friend. I mean, I think I know exactly who you're referring to, Data, but the way I see it though is I know for a fact that he does support TD Venom, but I'm not quite sure if I should say it though. But I'll put it in the private chat though.
Okay. Oh, him? Oh, wait, you saw that video where he announced his 3 strikes?
I heard about him.
Oh, BJ Swag. Oh, I'll say his name. But yeah, BJ. They gave BJ 3 strikes on his fucking channel. You know, he can't even. He can't even use that channel. I don't know if he'll ever use that again. Hopefully, he'll use it again. I'm hoping. I'm hoping he'll free his channel. Like, you know what, we're gonna. You know what? I guess we're gonna have to bring back. Let me reference the days where he was a troll. Free BJ Swag. He's a dope YouTuber that tells the truth. He just got 3 strikes, and I'm so mad right now. I don't know. You get what I'm saying? I don't know. I don't think you were around during that time. But yeah, free my nigga BJ Swag. Bring back TG Venom. I don't think they're ever gonna bring it back. They fucked him over twice, bro. Fuck YouTube. But yeah, fuck YouTube, bro. They fucked me over too. I could name plenty of times YouTube fucked me over as well. I did had a couple of videos taken down. I did got strikes before. I did got warnings, but I survived. But YouTube is still a piece of shit website. I'm sorry. Yeah, maybe I can rap a little, maybe. Yeah, but Steve got his channel back. But yeah, that's not the point. Yeah, maybe I could be a rapper. I could see myself as a rapper, kinda. But yeah. All right, go on, Umbrella.
Oh, okay. I was just letting you say your piece or so.
But yeah. Yeah, at least I got the majority of. Yeah, I got plenty. Don't worry, I got plenty of channels. If YouTube fucks me over, I got several other channels. But still, if something extreme happens, like if it merged with a fucking shady company, or fucking what else, or what's next, or if they terminate or if they wipe out more of my channels, I'm done. I'm fucking done. I'm sorry if y'all gonna call me, say I'm storming out, but I'm out the door.
Yep. So
You know
now
what I
I'll
mean?
be. Yep. So now I'll say my piece.
Go ahead, Umbrella.
Okay, so let me see who's here. I believe who's here. We've got Javier Pony. How's it going? Okay, so the one thing that I'm gonna say though, as of right now, Javier Pony, is I get that you're here and I get you're new with this whole TD Venom thing, but unfortunately his channel is terminated. And by the way, he actually did make some, wrestling music. Yeah, you could say that to an extent.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. But the way I see it right now, J Dog, is I don't blame you that you actually had to say your piece about all of this, especially, in regards to TD Venom.
Oh yeah. Let's hope. But yeah, I hope I don't really predict the future because I don't know. I like to. I don't know. I just say a bunch of stupid ass shit because y'all know me. I like to say stupid ass shit. But yeah.
Yep, exactly. Okay, so the one thing that I want to say, I believe in regards to you, Rage Master, is it is a good thing to back everything up.
Mm-hmm. I blocked TG. I blocked TG Venom. Wait, what?
Wait, hold on. Javier Pony, I am gonna say this right now. It's like he's not even on YouTube anymore. And just to give you a clarification or so, it's like the people in the live chat, especially me, we are respecting TV Venom because Javier Pony. So to give context though, his channel did get terminated, and unfortunately, he's not gonna be making any more of those wrestling custom Titron music or so. But if you actually did heard about him or so, he actually does make some pretty good content. Just to give you a heads up on that.
I don't think he knows much about TG Venom. I don't think he knows a thing about TG Venom.
Oh, okay.
But yeah.
Yep. You are definitely welcome, Javier Pony. So I just wanted to just give you a heads up on that, And TD Venom, he actually does make some pretty good content, but unfortunately, he's gone.
Yep. It's a shame. Yep, it's a damn shame. Like, YouTube is such a damn circus. It's a fucking joke. It's a fucking shit house. A fucking nightmare. Or whatever you call it. YouTube is a fucking living hell. Like this website has truly gone downhill. It's already taking down like innocent channels for speaking their minds out, but motherfuckers like Jack Dorsey, but they keep motherfuckers like Jack Dorsey or what else? That one bitch who abused her dog, or Logan Paul, or that one motherfucker who did some things to his cat, which is too fucking graphic. And a lot of these other motherfuckers we dealt with, they get free passes. They can stay wherever the fuck they want us. They get free passes. Like, that's bullshit, bro. That's some bullshit. You know what I'm saying?
Yep. So the way I see it is, I actually do have to agree where you're coming from, J Dog, because the way I see it right now, it's like I don't understand why this platform literally needs to be a circus show, and I'm pretty sure that the people in the live chat can actually agree where I'm actually coming from. But anyway, you could continue saying your piece, J Dog.
You know, it's a shame that YouTube is still fucking us over till this day. Still till this day, YouTube is still fucking us over. You know? Like I said, a ton of these motherfuckers are leaving YouTube, and I don't blame them.
Yep, I don't blame him either.
People like Jack Dorsey, the Paul brothers got famous for doing goofy ass retarded shit. Yeah, of course they get to stay. They got famous. They get away with every fucking thing. They let them get away with everything because they're famous. All because they're famous. All because they're famous YouTubers. That's bullshit, bro.
It is.
It doesn't matter if you're famous or not. Like, treat everyone equally. Doesn't matter if they're famous or not, or rich as fuck. Like I said, he could have a million. Like I said, he could have had more viewers than me, more subscribers than me, more views than me. I don't give a fuck. But you get what I'm saying. But yeah.
Yep, exactly. Oh, by the way, one thing that I want to say though, as of right now, is I'm actually trying to have fun in the live chat. By the way, I will get to the live chat in a bit.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so now I'll say my piece now.
All right, go for it.
Okay, so I do apologize. Yes, I do apologize if I happen to miss some people in the live chat or so, but I just wanted to hear what Jado had to say. So, yeah, this is just me just trying to have some fun in the live chat, and let me go on ahead and see what some people are saying. Oh, and by the way, yeah, I actually do see your comment. Anyway, you can say your piece now, Jado.
Oh, you're good, Javier. Oh, you're good, Javier. I think he's a bit too new to the TG Venom thing.
Oh, okay. By the way, Javier Pony, so to give clarification, I'm actually in a different community. So if you're actually wondering, I actually do have my own community, by the way.
Yep. The most talented rappers and oh yeah, YouTube only cares about the mumble rappers, but they don't care about. Yeah, of course, they care about whack music artists, but they don't care about talented music artists. They just give the whack music artists a platform, and the shitty and the good and the talented music artists, they don't hype them up. You know what I mean? They're always promoting whack music artists. I mean, I don't know. And what's next? The ID shit. You know, where you have to give you where they fucking had to give YouTube where you're forced to give YouTube the ID. Um, I don't know. It's a shame that YouTube kept on making shitty decisions. You know what I mean?
Yep, I agree with you. One of them being the ID verification.
Yep.
Like, really?
Give me a second.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm gonna take a look at the comments. By the way, one thing that I am gonna be saying right now is just wow. So you want to go on ahead and say, wait, let me see, go eat lobster in Chinatown? Just wow. I never thought that that would be funny. Anyways, you can say your piece, Jade. I'll give you one too, unless of course if you're busy. But I guess I'll just wait for you. Okay. So any more comments though? I want to make sure. Go on ahead and take your time, people.
All right, I'm back.
Okay.
Sorry, I had to take care of something.
Okay. Welcome back. Yep. Do what you got to do. But this is one thing I will say. Okay. So if there's any people that want to have a chance to, say their piece about, about what happened, especially the final video of TV Venom, then you people are more than welcome to actually do that. And I might consider talking with some of you people right after the live stream though, but I just wanted to just get this live stream out there, if anything.
Oh, okay.
Yep. But is it just me or is some people just trying to I'm gonna say this right now for clarification. I mean, I honestly don't mind if if there's some jokes in the live chat, which I know that's some of my friends are actually really good with the jokes and stuff like that, but but to the people in the live chat, wait, just wow, you need food review you eating lobster. Well, I might consider doing that or so, but I don't think I'm gonna be doing that or so because I'm gonna try to focus more on this live stream or so. But anyways, now you can say your piece or so.
Trying to figure out what else to talk about. Shoot. Regarding TG Venom. It's still horrible that I don't know. All I can say is TG didn't do nothing wrong. I don't see any fucking cyberbullying. Like take this. If you vent about like someone the same species as you, like a human being or some shit like that, if you talk about another human species, like if you talk about another human species, you get punished. They consider cyberbullying or something like that. Why? Everyone talks about each other. It's fucking why everyone talks about each other. So what?
Yep. What you're saying is facts.
You know? If you're literally talking about someone the same species as you.
Yep.
You
But
know,
anyways,
go on.
J-Dog, I might consider ending this live stream at about like 1 hour, but you can say your piece now.
Oh, okay. But yeah, even if you talk about someone the same species as you, like the human species, what the fuck is wrong with me? Why I'm talking about species? What I was about to say, even if you talk about someone the same, even if you talk about someone, I don't know, the same. I'm trying to think the same group as you. I'm talking about a human talking about another human. All right, all right. God. What the fuck am I saying? I'm saying something stupid. um, but yeah. like a celebrity or anything like that, they'll consider that cyberbullying, you know? Like you can't even vent about like you can't like a human can't vent about another human. You can't talk about another human anymore. You know what I mean? We can't even talk about another human anymore because they're gonna consider it quote unquote cyberbullying. That's what they call it. You know, that's I think it's stupid, you know. Like if you want to talk about a celebrity you don't like, then that's your then we have like no offense, like if we talk if there's celebrities that we don't like, then we have every right to like vent like talk like rant about the celebrities we don't like. But apparently according to YouTube, they consider that cyberbullying, which is kind of stupid.
Yep, exactly.
It's like I said, it's fucking stupid, but yeah. It is what it is.
Yep. But you know, at this point, it just really boggles my mind that they would actually do this. And not only that, but I've actually spoken with some of the people in the live chat. And for the life of me, I don't understand why, YouTube would even target their channels though, to be exact or so. But it's like this, just let us express ourselves in a way. It's like we're not even doing anything wrong. And I will say this, for example, like if we want to, I would say to an extent, do a review, let us do the review. Am I right, J Dog?
Yeah. Or if you make or if you make a sketch with dark comedy, even if you mention and guess what? And yes, even if you mention sex, making even if you make sex jokes, like even if you mention that type of shit, that certain adult routine, even if you mention it without showing it, it doesn't matter if you're showing it or not. Even if you mention it, all right, YouTube is still gonna punish you, even if you're joking about it or not showing it. Mentioning it can get you fucking in trouble. Even audio copyright can get like I don't know. YouTube's rules are getting out of control. They're abusing their rule. They're becoming strict. Like showing it, that's one thing, but mentioning it or audio sounds of copyrighted material, like come on, bro, it's not that big of a deal. Like it shouldn't be that big of a deal. Like come on, bro. Like yeah. Well, that's YouTube for y'all.
Yep. That is
See
modern
modern
YouTube.
Yeah, modern YouTube. Oh yeah, they even fucked over black. Oh yeah, don't forget how many times have they fucked over black sheep many times.
Exactly. I want to say that.
Yeah, black sheep is cool.
Exactly. And the one thing that I am going to say, though, as of right now, is they're even doing this to one of my homies and that being one black sheep of the word 98. But I will say this, though, to be exact or so, is like, thankfully, I do have him on Discord, but there are times where he could be busy or so. And I'm going to say it right now, let my homie black sheep of the word 90 express himself. Oh, but I'm going to say it right only for kind of purposes. Oh, but you can let Kadeem the King, like, you can let him, cyberbully others. Just wow, that gets a free pass.
Yeah, black sheep can't even speak his mind out because of this shit.
Yep, he's the homie.
Yeah. Like black sheep can't even speak his mind out. You know, like black sheep has every reason to express himself, but he can't even express himself. And it's like it's hard for black sheep to it's hard for black sheep to express himself because of how YouTube is. He can't even voice him. He can't even voice his own opinion. Like how many like shit they like he has like they all like they keep terminating his channel like multiple fucking times. Like bro, they keep booting him out of this fucking platform. Like let black sheep be black sheep. Let black sheep do whatever the fuck he wants, bro. Like come on, man.
Exactly. And I will say this right now, like if Black Sheep were here as of right now, J Dog, I'm pretty sure that he would understand. But at the same time, it's like he does have like multiple channels. I'm not gonna say too much into that, but the way I see it right now, it's like let my homie express himself.
Yeah. Apparently, YouTube doesn't. YouTube is so fucking triggered that they have to keep terminating him. They keep fucking crying. These fucking pussies keep on crying to YouTube that they terminate Black Sheep several fucking times. You know, they keep on terminating him over and over. They keep on terminating him multiple times, and he had to make multiple channels. Like, come on, bro. Like these fucking pussies always get offended over the littlest fucking thing, bro. Even if you're expressing yourself, like they're always offended over what? Fucking freedom of speech or some shit? Like you can't even like come on, like y'all can't even let nobody have freedom of speech. It's a shame, bro. It's a damn shame that we can't even have our freedom of speech anymore because of how YouTube is nowadays. Because of how sensitive they are. You know? It's a damn shame.
Yep, it definitely is. And I am gonna say this though is there are times that where I would talk with Black Sheep and he's just doing his own thing for the most part. And I definitely enjoyed that one video where he was just giving his review on the movie Friday.
Oh yeah. I like Black Sheep. I enjoyed his content. I think he seems like a humble dude. He seems like a very humbled individual.
Yep, same here. And I am glad that I've actually met my homie. I would say 4 years ago or so.
Yeah.
Yep. But anyways, is there some people in the live chat that want to have a chance to come up to the panel and actually see their piece? But I will say this right now, Jada. I just got to give you major props for actually, coming in and actually coming to see your piece. Oh, by the way, before I let your piece, I will say this. Let me see who's here. I believe who's here. Oh, hey, we've got Adrian M. How's it going?
Mm-hmm.
Yep. But I am gonna say this though, as of right now. Let me see what some of the people are saying. Yeah, exactly, Cupcake. We're just, you could say that we're just, trying to have fun in a way, and that's pretty cool that you're actually in the live chat, regardless.
Mm-hmm.
But all I can really say right now is so far this live stream has been going good, and I think I might get to that question though in a bit. Okay, so the one thing that I want to say in regards to you, Adrian, is you could say that my day has been going good. What about you? What about you, J Dog?
Oh, my day's going good as well.
Yep. But one thing, so to the people in the live chat or so I think some of you people might have missed it, but I did react to the video or so. But I don't think I'm gonna be playing that video again. I think one time should be able to do it. So you people might have to rewatch the live stream if you missed it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, by the way, Adrian, is just to clarify, the only reason why I'm putting this name to an extent because for one, I enjoy TD Venom's content, and for two, I'm gonna be saying this only for content purposes. I'm doing this to trigger a certain scamming presence, or better yet, ebonic scammer.
Yep.
Okay. Okay, so the one thing that I want to say as of right now, Adrian, is you want to say that damn is TD Venom getting attacked again? Well, not anymore though. I mean, people are not gonna do that no more, Adrian, because apparently people got their wish that he's not around. His content's gone.
Yep. He lost his channel. Yep. That's the sad part.
It is. And just to clarify, Adrian, I might consider keeping it. I mean, I'm not quite sure if I do. I mean, I do like my other name though, but I think for the most part, I think I want to keep this name because so that way it'll remind me that I strongly support TD Venom, and I always will.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. So it is what it is. But I will say this though, as of right now, J Dog, is I'm just very thankful that you were able to say your piece about this. You were able to vent whatever that you need to. But one thing that I will say though is if there's anything else that you want to say, then by all means you can go on ahead and say it. And if you want to try to make this into a chill stream for a bit, then it's up to you.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Okay, so one thing that I want to say is of right now, Adrian, is this is what I believe you're saying. Do you think there's a chance that TD Venom will return, even a possibility of his channel coming back? So to answer your question though, as of right now, Adrian, is I can't really speak for TD Venom, but I don't think that's gonna happen though, as of right now.
Yeah, I don't know if TG Venom wants anything to do with YouTube. I hate to tell y'all the truth, but I don't think TG Venom wants anything to do with YouTube anymore. It's just a shame, bro. I'm gonna miss seeing his videos, but it is what it is.
Yep. So it's a bit unfortunate, Adrian, but all we can really do right now is wait and see. I'm gonna say this right now for content purposes. We're gonna see if it will happen, but keep this in mind though. You know, the way I see it, me and J Dog cannot make any promises, but until further notice, all we can really do right now is just wait and see if it will happen. But Adrian, just to let all we can really do right now is just wait and see. But anyways, J Dog, I'll let you say your piece, and I might consider letting this person in. Anyways, you can say your piece.
Yeah, it's up to Honestly, it's kind of up to TG Venom if he wants to make a return. I don't know. Yeah, you know how YouTube is. I don't know. We all know how YouTube is, and a lot of people want to quit. I mean, I don't blame them. If he doesn't want to come back, then I don't blame TG Venom. I mean, can you blame TG Venom because he was fed up with YouTube's bullshit?
Yep.
All
But
right, you can let this person in.
okay, then I was gonna say. Anyways, I'm gonna go on ahead and start the procedure because I do believe this special friend of mine wants to go on ahead and say his piece. Anyways, let me go on ahead and start the procedure. Okay, here we go. Transfer Winter King, scanner Winter King, virtualization.
Hello.
Sup?
What's up?
Yeah, I heard what happened to TG Venom.
Yep. But anyways,
Yeah. Wait. You're here too?
yeah, I invited him. Anyways, do you want to say your piece, Winter King?
Yeah. When I first heard of TG Venom, I didn't know who he was until J Dog introduced me to him. It's like, okay.
Yeah, I introduced him to TG Venom.
Yeah. So I'd seen most of his content, and as far as I know, it was actually really good, but it's kind of sucks that he got terminated twice.
Yep, twice. One time in 2019, and now this year again.
Yep, exactly. And by the way, Adrian, just to answer your question, that'd be cool. I wouldn't mind if I meet TD Venom in person. That'd be extremely cool.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. But if I'm gonna be honest with the both of you, you gentlemen, is I don't think this community is gonna be the same without TD Venom. If I'm gonna be saying it how it is.
Nope. Unfortunately. Perhaps TG Venom was the reason why we all met each other. If it wasn't for TG, we all, I don't know, I wouldn't know who Speardude is or all of them is or all of the above. Oh, hold on.
Yeah, exactly. But anyways, Winter King, is there anything else that you want to say? I mean, it's up to you.
If it weren't for like TG Venom, and I wouldn't even know who you are, I wouldn't know who Speardude is or Leon.
Yeah.
Yep.
But now that he's gone, shit's not going to be the same.
Yep. Exactly, J Dog. I personally think that, especially with my community, the Umbrella Spirit community, it's not going to be the same.
Yep. I'm not sure if TG Venom wants to get to know us like that. I don't know. I think he sees most of us as viewers because he has trouble trusting people, from what I'm hearing.
Yep. I don't blame him.
From what I know, and his only friends are Manny G, Leon, and Speardude21. Yep, those are the only people he's closer with, that he's friends with. However, I'd spoken to TG Venom before. We talked about shit like music and stuff like that. And he seems like a pretty cool dude. I don't think TG Venom's that bad of a dude. He seems like a pretty scientific guy. He seems like a pretty smart and humble dude,
Yeah, exactly. And Winter King, I'm pretty sure that you can agree where J Dog is coming from. Am I right?
Yeah, I have to agree with him.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yep. But
I
nothing.
I've spoken to him on Facebook and Instagram. I thought he would never give Instagram a chance, but yeah, he left Facebook. Oh, Cupcake wants to come in.
Anyways, what?
Cupcake wants to come in. Go on.
I am gonna say this right now is you want to talk after the live stream? I'm gonna end this in a bit anyway.
Oh, in 1 hour?
Yeah, you could say that.
Oh, how many minutes we got left?
I'll go on ahead and check this for myself.
Yep. For each master, I have tag on my profile pic. It's probably because, I haven't played, the only tag game I played was Tag 2, but that was back in, 2008.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Wait, you were playing it right now?
No, I'm not playing right now. I haven't played this game since, 2008.
Oh, so you're just looking back at this game.
Yeah. If I manage to order a new cop or fresh copy of this game soon, then I'll probably get the first one in the Great Jutsu Challenge. Pretty much have the entire trilogy.
Oh, Funny Guy wants to come in. Can I give him the link? He wants to give out his testimony.
Oh, but I'm gonna go on ahead and end this panel. But how about Tuesday? I'm gonna do another one like this or so.
All right. Wait, I thought you usually end at the 3-hour mark.
Oh yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Yeah, this Tuesday.
I don't know. Does he have time or something? I don't know. I'm just curious.
I'll just continue with the topic on Tuesday. I am gonna go on ahead and less than minutes or so, maybe. I don't know. Possibility.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Okay, so I am gonna be saying my piece about this though. Like, I would invite some other people, but I will continue another topic like this upcoming Tuesday. But I am gonna be getting the live stream, and then we can actually talk right after the live stream or so. So yeah.
All right.
Okay.
Sweet.
Yep. So to the people in the live chat, I do appreciate every last one of you. But yeah, I'm gonna go on ahead and end the live stream. Not right now though, but in a bit anyway.
Hey, part of my day was just me chilling, but I actually did walk to the store earlier, or sometime today.
He says 40 minutes. I'm sure he has time. I don't know.
Oh, okay. Well, to be fair though, I was gonna like possibility, put my new outro, you could say, or like overlay, or I don't even know what to call when it comes to StreamYard. So I do plan on putting that or so. But yeah, I am gonna go on ahead and end this live stream in a bit. But I guess that it'll just be the three of us just chilling.
Oh, okay.
Hey. Oh, that's good. My cousin's about to be discharged from the hospital.
Oh, what happened to him?
Or her. She actually recently had her
Or
baby long ago. So they have the baby has to stay in the or one of those incubators for the next 10 weeks.
yeah.
Yep. So, anyways, one thing that I do want to say right now is for the new people that just came in, I really did hope that you enjoyed the video earlier. So, but if some people had to miss it, I would recommend rewatching this live stream.
Mm-hmm.
Hey. Oh my god. Wait.
By the
Shit.
way, is that like a fan that I'm hearing right now? I think it's coming from you, Winter King.
Oh, it's me. It's probably because, the real reason why I have the fan on is probably because of white noise. If you don't mind the fan noise. But I just like to have a fan on just to keep it cool. And it's just
Mm-hmm.
and of course one of the cats wanted to do biscuits on me and want their attention. Well never mind, stupid girls.
Okay, so one thing that I am gonna say though, as of right now, is I do believe that I do see you, funny guy, but I do want to say this though. I am gonna go on ahead and end this in a bit or so, and plus, I actually do have some other things to do. But we could definitely talk more about this right after the live stream though. But one thing is for certain right now, funny guy, is on my next upcoming live stream, I will be talking about this topic again because
Oh,
this is
sorry about that.
yeah, you could say this is part one, but I'll make an exception for part two, which is this upcoming Tuesday. So stay tuned for that, funny guy.
Nice. shit, I forgot Mama was just laying there.
Yep. I also want to give another clarification or so. There might be a slight possibility that I may have created this new outro video. Well, it's not really like an outro video, but more or less like my overlay, you could say. And I want to make sure if I could try to put it right after the when the live stream is ending or so. Because to be fair though, you could say earlier I may have done an outro, I mean intro, you could say, but I want to see if I could put some type of outro, whether it's like on a video or even on an overlay, just to be fair. Like on a video.
Oh, so you want to test out an outro? Is that why?
Yeah, you could say that.
Oh, okay.
Anyways, anything new that you gentlemen want to have a chance to say your piece though? I'm about to end the live stream in a bit, no, but not right now though.
Wait. Umbrella, he wants me to send the link, I don't know.
I mean, you could send it, but right after the live stream. I'm about to like end this or so, so I want to make sure people can actually see their comments in the live chat before I end this.
Oh, okay.
To be fair, J-Dog, I mean, I will talk about this topic like again or so, but I am hoping that some of the people can be earlier or so next time.
Oh, okay. Oh, so you have to be. Oh, you have to show up in the stream. Oh, you have to participate in the stream early to be in the panel.
Yeah, exactly, to an extent.
Oh, okay. Oh, that makes sense.
I mean, it is okay, funny guy. I mean, we could still chat or like right after the live stream or so. But the point that I'm trying to be making or so is I want to make sure that I try to end my live stream and the I want to make it the way that I want to. But not to worry though. Like there will be a part 2 about this though. But this will coming Tuesday. I will give you the updates and I'll make sure if I can let other people into the panel. But funny guy, if you and some other people want to have a chance to join, then yeah, that's the one thing that I do want to say.
Okay.
Okay.
Anyways, I'm about to have tacos tonight.
Oh, okay then. But anyways, look what I put in the live chat, gentlemen.
Oh, I see.
30 minutes.
Yep, exactly.
Okay. But yeah, I'm about to have tacos tonight for dinner. Guys, what do you think?
Tacos?
Yeah, I'm having tacos for dinner tonight.
That's
nice.
Cool.
I just had a egg sandwich for dinner.
Oh, nice. No, and yes, and y'all are asking. Y'all probably asking, nah, it's not Taco Bell. Nah, it's homemade tacos. I mean, Taco Bell's all right, but still, I don't know. I prefer Mexican restaurants. I prefer Mexican restaurants than Taco Bell. I don't know. That's just me. I don't know. I like my tacos to taste professional. That's just me personally.
I prefer
go on.
Yeah. I prefer to cook tacos than get tacos from Taco Bell. The only the only thing I like about chocolate or Taco Bell was the I can't remember what it was, but it was back in 2024. And I can't remember the food I tried there, but the drink I liked Taco Bell was, of course, Pepsi, but also the Mountain Dew Vodka Blast, and that's it.
Oh, okay. Oh, hey, Darkless. Oh, yeah, I saw that animation. That was, not gonna lie, that was fucking funny. There we
Wait.
go. I'm not scared to admit that to that certain individual. I'm not scared to admit that.
Oh, I see him. Hey, Darkless, what's up, man? I'm gonna see if I can try to look into your video. I might react it to next week if that's cool with you. You know, now that I think about it, I think Darkless may have given me another idea, but I want to make sure if it's alright with Darkless if I can react to his new video or so. Yep. By the way, Darkless, I'm gonna say this: if you want to have a chance to join the panel like next week, then you're more than welcome to actually do that if you want to.
Oh, you're doing a part 2 about this?
Oh yeah, you better believe it. The way I say it, I am not done with that individual, and the way I say it, he's deserving this backlash that he's getting.
Let me guess. Is it Mr. Scammer?
What? No. I'm gonna go on and put it in the private chat.
Oh, him.
Yep.
Oh, so you're reacting to Darkless's video?
Yep, you guessed it. So here's what I think. I'll do a part 2 to this. How do I say this? This next Tuesday, and then I guess for Darkless video, it might be next Thursday or so. I don't know.
Oh, okay. Oh, I thought you were talking about the TG Venom video. Oh.
Yeah, I might get to that.
I thought you were talking about the TG Venom thing. Oh.
Yeah, I see that. Okay, so one thing that I'm gonna say though, as of right now, Darko, this is what I believe you're saying, because basically you're giving my Human Path Film project free promotion, so I definitely appreciate it. Well, to be fair though, Darkless, I mean, you and I are cool, and I just figured that, you know, I would be able to react to your video, and then, you know, I'm pretty sure you'll be cool with it. And yes, you can come into the panel next week or so.
Yep. Yep. I like my tacos homemade. I prefer to have my tacos homemade. That's just me. I don't hate or dislike Taco Bell. I don't know. I just prefer my tacos to be homemade. I'm getting cookies and cream donut.
Yep. Okay, so Darkless, is there anything that you want to say in the live chat? Because I really do appreciate that you are here, though. Oh, by the way, Darkless, I forgot to mention this to you. I want to give a huge shout out to you and Myron for giving your testimony on that one live stream, you know, on that individual, by the way.
Sure. Can you hold on 1 second? Can you hold on a second? We're having some leader related topics in the DMs.
By the way, Darkless, as an added bonus, that live stream is definitely saying if that certain individual happens to get triggered, then guess what? Not my problem.
Yep. We ain't take. Yep. No one's deleting shit. Nah, no one's deleting shit. We gonna keep certain shit on our channel, wherever the fuck we want. Ain't nobody gonna stop us. Ain't nobody gonna stop us. Yeah.
Yep, exactly.
Yep. Yep, I know he's gonna say a bunch of racist shit about me, but I don't give a damn.
At this point, let him get triggered, J-Dog.
Yeah, I don't give a damn if he says racist shit about me. Oh well, I was drunk. I was drunk. Who gives a fuck? Everyone uses substance, but that doesn't. Yep, I guess yes. I guess we think differently when we're on substance. When we take our substance, like I smoke, I vape, I drink, something like that. I do shit like that. But how are the substance like smoking or drinking or vaping is gonna teach you to do shit like this? You know? Yeah, same here. I'm not gonna delete shit too. I only delete shit when I fix something. I only delete shit when I try to fix a certain video or something like that. Man, I'll just blow smoke in their face if they tell me to stop. Like I said, it's my choice. Of course I do. It's a fucking habit. I'm 22 years old.
Yep.
Yep, you can't force. Yep. So whatever I post on my channel, don't fucking tell me to delete shit. I'm not deleting nothing on my channel. I can keep everything the fuck on.
Exactly. And the one thing that I do want to say, though, this goes out to both of you, Darkless and Cupcake. So if certain people try to force you to delete your content, just immediately say no. Like Darkless, especially to that one individual, and Cupcake, especially to that one individual. I'm not going to say their names, though.
Yeah, let these just let these fucking let these two individuals cry about it, about their videos, about I don't know, about the videos about them being up. You know what I mean? They just don't want us to have free. Don't let them take away your freedom of speech. You know what I'm saying? They're always triggered. Like I said, these two motherfuckers are triggered over freedom of speech. You know, they're just crying over freedom of speech. You know,
Yep.
like for real.
Exactly. And one thing that I want to say, Darkless, is just keep doing your own thing though, and make sure that you don't delete your content. And by the way, I think most likely I'm gonna see if I can watch more of that so-called video, but right after the live stream. But I'm pretty certain it's gonna be a good video though.
Yep.
Oh yeah, speaking of deleting shit, I'm not, there's times where if I don't agree with a video that, it just doesn't fit right on my channel, I just take it down and just, but as for community post wise, if, I really don't mention individuals on my community posts at all, but as for for example, for me standing up for a brick, I ain't deleting that shit.
Nope.
Yep. I am going to be saying this for content purposes. I never thought that, that one individual, I'm going to say it right now, a person starting with the K, not going to say his name, but I never thought that some of his friends, guess what, as of right now, some of, his friends are now my friends now.
Mm-hmm. Yep. 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 Well, guess what? We're gonna put a stop to the brick hate base. We're gonna put a stop to it. We're not gonna delete shit. I'm probably gonna speak my mind. I'm probably gonna give my testimony about the brick hate, the bricks vids hate, and no one's gonna stop me. No one's gonna tell me to take shit down. I'm not taking shit down. Don't fuck with my homies. I'm just looking out for my fucking homies.
Exactly. Yep. Let me see what Darko say right now, or what I believe he's saying, and I stand by that because it took me 2 days to make the video. Wow, Darkless, I never thought that it would take you that long for you to actually make that video. So the way I see it, congratulations on your video.
Mm-hmm.
That is a funny cat sound or something.
We gonna make it. We gonna make it. We gonna make it.
Oh yeah, if you're wondering if you're in the background, yes, it's one of the cats, but it's one of the one of the yeah, one of the girls actually has the orange and white fur.
Yep. So the one thing that I will say though is that is actually some pretty good music that you're actually doing right now, Jado. But I do have like a quick question for you. It's like I'm just wondering, it's like that'd be cool if you were ever to become a musician or something, but that's up to you.
Oh yeah, I can play the guitar. Let me show y'all. Y'all want to see my guitar? Hold on, let me show y'all. Check this shit out. Hey, Winter King, what do you think of this?
Oh, what? Oh, nice.
I know how to play guitar. I'm just mocking Lil Wayne's guitar skills.
Just wow. You know, that's funny, Jado, that you're actually trying to mock, Lil Wayne's so-called guitar skills and whatnot. I mean, let's be honest. I'm pretty certain people in the live chat can actually agree with me on that. It's like Lil Wayne, he cannot know how to play guitar. It's like plain and simple. Yep, but so far, I guess now this is a chill stream now. Earlier, I made a discussion, but I guess now it's a chill stream.
Yep. I'm so happy. And just today, I found my friends. They're in my head.
Yep. Anyways, I do have one thing to say, and I am going to say it. Okay, so normally by now I would put my so-called, I'm gonna say it right now for content purposes, I would put like my so-called outro or overlay or whatever you want to call it, but I don't think I'm gonna be having a chance to do that though, because so far I'm just having fun with this so-called chill stream. I mean, normally I would end this, now that I think about it, I would end this in about like, 10 minutes or so, but I'm probably gonna keep the live stream going for another 15 minutes or so. The reason for that is because I want to give my final words or so when it comes to this entire live stream. So gentlemen, you hear that? I guess we're going for another 15 minutes or so.
All right, that sounds good.
Okay. That sounds all right. Bet. That sounds like a bet. I don't know. I mean, yeah. That's a little bit. That's a sample of my guitar skills. I don't feel like going crazy playing guitar like crazy. I don't know. But yeah, that's my guitar.
That's understandable. But anyways, if people want to have a chance to join the panel like after live stream, you can actually do that.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. So, is there anything that you gentlemen want to have a chance to say, especially you, Winter King? You can say your piece if you want.
All right, yeah. Let's see here. Earlier, I was just trying to watch Avatar, and one of the discs somehow, or trying to watch the episode where Aang meets, or not meets, yeah, meets Umi, but unfortunately that entire episode started to try to skip. Just trying to watch it on a CRT. Trying to think what to do after this after I get off this panel.
Yeah, you're good, Winter King. But anyways, one thing
Mhm.
that I am gonna say though, as of right now, is the live stream is about to be over or so, and I can't wait for my upcoming live streams, like for the upcoming week or so. But I'm gonna see if I can try to give more details, especially behind the scenes or so. But until for the notice, you people are gonna have to go on ahead and just wait for that. I would give out the details, but I want to make sure if I can surprise you people or so. But thankfully, I've already said my piece in regards to this whole so-called final video of TD Venom. Anyways, you can say your piece, dog.
Oh, okay. Shoot, I don't know what else I'm about to. I don't know what else I'm about to say. But yeah. I don't know. I don't know what else I'm about to say. Shit. I don't know.
Yep. Anyways, you're good. But I'm just surprised that I just never expect a lot of you people to actually, be in the live chat or so. I mean, I am a bit bummed that, I would say that only one of our leaders, well, I'm the leader, of course, but I'm saying our other one, which is Spear21, he was here, but it would have been cool if the other members would have been here, from Umbrella Spear.
Yeah.
Yep. But just keep in mind, I can't really force the members of the Umbrella Spirit community to be here, but that's entirely up to them, of course.
Yeah. It's up to them. I guess mostly the Week Club is here.
Wait, they are?
Yeah, mostly people from the Week Club are in the chat.
Oh, okay. I think most likely it's because, I'm loyal to them. That could be why. I am loyal to them.
Yep.
Yep. So I just want to give people a clarification. So if you people haven't got a chance to, watch the video, then I would recommend that you people would have actually, I would just say that, just watch the, the video or so. But yeah.
Oh, yeah.
No, you're
Wait,
not Winter King.
hold on. Is this actually you, Winter King? I mean, I'm just, a bit
What
confused right
the
now.
hell?
That's not me. So he's on Umbrella now? Okay.
I am gonna say this as of right now. It's like, why would you want to call yourself an umbrella?
How can we see sound? Don't get it.
No clue.
So Fun Guy is a sandwich?
What the hell?
Oh yeah, I made a Sora AI video with Fast Shiny, you know, it's so weird that, you know, whenever he makes a video, I remix it and then actually made it more weird.
Mm-hmm.
And people are just dancing on cars while the car is actually moving. I'm like, how is that safe?
Oh wow.
Is it just me, or is some people trolling in my own live chat? But at this point, I will allow it.
What in the heck? Mm. Alright.
Yep. But anyway, so far, this has been like an amazing live stream so far. Do you gentlemen agree with me on that?
Yes.
Yep. It's been a great stream. The house causing millions. We gon' make it. We gon' make it. We gon' make it. Mm-hmm.
What's
I don't
going
know what else
on?
is. Oh, go on.
Oh, great. Now
Is
one
that
of the
your
girls
cat?
is meowing on me. Yeah, it's one of the, I have to every day I have to deal with Benny, which is, I think, one of the boys.
Mm-hmm.
He thinks he can bully his younger sister.
Damn.
Smallest of the litter.
Oh wow.
Yeah, and I guess in two girls are
Yeah,
next.
I guess so.
I'm gonna say this. I don't mean to laugh like that, but is there still trolling happening in my live chat? Just wow.
Damn. All right. I guess. All right. Anything else to say? Anything else new, or what else? Guys,
I'm
guys, any more topics?
I don't know. I'm gonna keep this live stream going like for a bit or so. I'll put it in the live chat. I would end it right now in a bit, but I'll put this.
Oh, 5 minutes.
Okay.
Is Winter a king? Wait, what?
What? Of course I am.
Yep. Anyways, this is the one thing that I do gotta say. Okay. So normally I would end the live stream right now, but most likely I'm gonna keep this for 5 more minutes or so because I want to say my final piece about this.
I think I'm dumb, but I'm having fun. The night is young, and I'm just fun. I think I'm dumb, but I am just happy. See, I can't fucking sing. Yeah, I can't fucking sing.
Wait, is this who I think it is in the live chat? I'm not quite sure how to say this person's name right.
Oh, just call him Mr. Cool.
Oh, okay.
I'm not like that, but I'm having fun. The night is young. I guess I'm just happy. I think I'm dumb, I think I'm dumb. I think I'm dumb. I'm not a dog. What the hell? I'm not a dog.
What the heck is some people are saying, especially to you, Adrian?
Oh,
Adrian,
well, roof, bitch.
Bruh, every time I really want to take a bath in my bathtub, it seemed like one of the cats decided to steal the bathtub stopper.
Oh, wow.
My good lord.
Yeah, well, cats are not my thing. I'm sorry, I never grew up with cats. But anyways, oh, what about the kitties?
Yeah, I think they, it seemed like, after I take a bath, as soon as I'm not in the restroom, they seem like they take something from the restroom and play with it.
Mm-hmm.
What do you want? Wait,
Wait,
what are you doing?
Ugh. Then I had to close like door last night because I don't want them trying to go cuckoo whenever I was trying to go to sleep.
So yeah, come on, boys. Come on, he's sticking
Sorry.
up.
anyways,
Come on.
I'm not a furry. What the hell? I'm not a furry.
Come on, let's go, guys. Let's go. Bandit, is it? Yeah,
Okay, but anyways, do you gentlemen have anything that you want to say? Like, I'm about to end this in a bit.
Go. Come on, Rocco Jones. Oakley Jones before you even come. Come on. Let's go.
Not that much. Not that much. But anyways, one more thing is, what the hell? Why y'all calling me a furry? No, it's J Dog. DAWG. Dog means homie and friend. I am
Yeah.
not a damn furry. What the hell?
Exactly. But anyways, I'm gonna go on ahead and end this live stream in about like 1 minute or so. So I guess the one last thing, or should I say one final thing that I'm gonna say though as of right now is I just greatly appreciate every last one of you being in my live chat. I mean, I am a bit bummed out that, none of the members from Umbrella Spear happened to came except, well, basically I was hosting the live stream, but thankfully at least Spear21 was here in the live chat as our other leader. Okay, so the one last thing, or should I say the one final thing that I'm going to say though as of right now is this was a part one. Most likely there's going to be a part two when it comes to this whole topic, when it comes to TD Venom. But anyways, I'm going to be ending this live stream because I've already said what I had to say. But anyways, thank you for watching this dope live stream that I was currently doing now. So give this live stream a thumbs up, and I will see you in the next upcoming live stream. Bye,
Peace.
everyone.